Check the push-ons.
Да не, нахуй.
Ну да, можно, в принципе, и так. Ага. О, минус 5, минус 4, минус 3. Hello, Hippocat.
Hello, Antroid!
Oh, you sound really not up for playing Minish Cap today. Well, that's good. Because we got 4 Zeldas to go through on this side. We got only one handheld little one, and we got to stretch it as much as we can. Ocarina of Time. I kind of wanted to stream Super Black Bass yesterday, but I was too sleepy for that. And today I promised Zelda, so we're gonna have Zelda. Tomorrow we're gonna have Zelda. I don't know. I don't know.
Can you really be too sleepy for a fishing game?
Well, I mean, yeah. If the game would be actiony, it would be easier in a sleepy state to stream it. But I could actually see myself kind of falling asleep while playing Super Black Bass on the, you know, during the non-exciting parts. Yes. So I wanted to find something out. If we say come back into this room, how do we get that goddamn song? There we go. Maybe now this person will teach us a teleportation song. Or maybe they will just tell us how to go back in time. You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. I actually don't think you, like, are super 100% expected to come here after the first temple for any reason. Maybe there's just an alternate dialogue here for, like, if you come here without destroying anyone, because they need to instruct you on how to go back. I presume that's what's gonna happen. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains underwater. Now, I wonder if this line is altered. Then again, there is a chance, I'm not sure, but there is a chance maybe something just doesn't happen and you can't get to the fire temple, maybe? Unless you do this, but that would be weird, because you can just buy a fire tunic and just go there. And even through time. Yes. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time where there is no crack, may I add. By doing this...
Well, you're just strong enough to make your own.
Maybe the stone is just like slightly rubbery and it kind of shuts as you take out the sword. And then you just gotta check, just see that tiny little sliver there and shove it in there. And it's gonna open up to take, well, that's going into territory which I'm not comfortable with. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years, yes. So now this is the part which doesn't make any goddamn sense, because I can see having been suspended in some sort of magic dimension for 7 years. Ah, song, there we go. But why do we go back when we return the sword? What the hell? Or is it just like we're always in the past, but pulling the sword like kind of temporarily pulls our soul into the future or some shit like that? I don't know how this fucking thing works. And somehow this still manages to split the timeline into goddamn 3 things. I have no idea. Maybe they didn't hire a proper time travel consultant for this story. Also check out that polygonally modeled lighting on the floor, that's always cool. Kind of like in Doom almost. You have learned the Prelude of Light. I guess it does take less memory than a texture. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Link, we shall meet again. Magician's exit. But the Hero of Time is kinda referenced by the name the Hero of Time. In some future games at least. I'm pretty sure. But the Master Sword never exhibits any powers over time, before or after this. So I don't know what the hell's going on with the Zelda storyline. Anyway, I kind of actually wanted to go do a couple things as a child. For instance, I've got some things to do in Lost Woods. And that stump where nothing was last time. I'm fairly sure there's stuff to do in there. And I'm gonna go over because I still have 5 magic beans. I'm not sure if that guy ran out of them, but I have money. I'm gonna keep buying beans and just planting them. I'm gonna have to go over most locations to see if there are any holes that have been left untarnished. And also gotta go teach that one guy that one Paradox song as well. Among many... Oh, and also play with the masks. I'm fairly sure my third guest, or not guest, guess. Maybe it was a second guess, I don't remember. But this guess is probably going to be correct. Who needs the skull mask? Do we still have the skull mask in our inventory? Yes, we do. There it is, near the chicken. Oh yes, and I have to go find maybe someone who is... Actually, I can't use the chicken as a child, can I? No. The chicken is now like 7 years before it's born, so... Technically, we're carrying like some sort of future ghost chicken in our inventory or something. Oh man, this is complicated. So yeah, can't really just go to the farm and find Talon there sleeping as he would be at the moment. We gotta do that in the future, find the heavy sleeper in the future. So what was I? Yes, okay, first things first. Bean guy, kind of on the way. A pity we can't really use our Epona horse. And there ain't no teleportation pedestals. I'm pretty sure you can probably teleport as a child as well, but we haven't gotten any. It would be useful. Shut up, Navi. And either way, there are none. Past this river here, or anywhere there. The water temple teleportation pedestal is in the Lake Hylia area, which is completely opposite side of Hyrule almost. Actually not, yeah, pretty much, it's down on the map. The south exit is that one, so yeah, kind of far away. And now when I was only getting into N64 emulation and games, just randomly trying out some, I didn't even know like that Zeldas were good or what Zeldas even were on N64. There was a game called Adventures of Hercules, which I'm fairly sure people think it's shit, and it's probably shit, to be honest, because I don't... Why did I jump off? I don't know. To get some more money, yes. But when I tried it, it kind of felt to me exactly like Ocarina of Time in some ways. Hello, Hazmati.
Hello.
And ever since I've been curious to try that game again, just because, you know, it didn't seem like absolute garbage to me at the time, but... Also, who has the time for that?
It's like a PlayStation game.
Nah, N64.
Based on Disney cartoon.
N64 and based on the TV series, actually. There is a PlayStation... Yeah, I've played the PlayStation cartoon game in Sochi, I think, or elsewhere there. They had like PlayStations, like arcade machines just set up to play for money, and I played it there. But actually, I don't think I've emulated a lot of PlayStation games. Besides, you know, Skull Monkeys.
I have a feeling that I saw like an AVGN episode about that game or something similar to this.
What, the Hercules one?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen it, but it would be interesting. I'm gonna check his channel to see if he has one.
I'm not sure if it was AVGN, but I sort of remember some kind of review.
Alright. Okay, did we... Oh yes, you know what? We can also sing to the frogs now. Sing to the frogs and see which song they actually need. What is the final song that they want? God damn it. Can't really jump over here, can you? No. I guess we need to jump diagonally or use the chicken. I'm still getting paid though, so that's nice. Except I didn't get paid there last time, but whatever. So yeah, minor child activities first, and I guess we'll finish with the fire temple. We only honestly got like 4 dungeons to do left. Fire temple, water temple, spirit temple, and shadow temple. I guess the final dungeon also kinda counts. I don't remember it at all though. So, at some point pretty soon we're gonna run out of random activities in the game, and we'll just speed through the rest of the dungeons pretty soon. And the Majora's Masks, there are only 4 dungeons in total in game. Not like, you know, child dungeons and adult dungeons like in this game or anything like that. Okay, so I have no idea which song I didn't teach to them. Probably Epona's song, so... Oh, they have 2 unfrogged frogs. Huh. Alright, yes. So what's the bonus song then? That's a bonus song probably. And also either Song of Storms or Song of Time. I'm gonna play Song of Storms first, because it seems like a more likely candidate. Then again, I remember Song of Time better, so you know what, let's play that first. The melody is so fine, Ribbit, we should practice it. Ribbit, yes. Rupees. Oh yeah, I've run out of things to buy. So, not sure how much I need the rupees, but okay. So, right A down, yeah. My memetic, whatever you call it, works. I remember that song perfectly. So, okay, that's it. Maybe you can play, actually I was pretty sure that the Storm song would be it, but I guess maybe you don't need all the songs, you have only 5 frogs. And you can play 5 of your 6 songs to them. Or apparently I can come up with another nice melody. Maybe there's a secret 6th frog. Right, Song of... what? Storms. I don't even recall how it goes.
Just play careless.
I didn't buy any tunics, Hazmati. God damn, how does it even... I can't even hum it right now in my head. Wow, this is... okay, frogs, give me a second. I wanted to remember it, but I guess I'm just gonna have to check it in the menu. A, down, up. Okay, I probably wouldn't have involved A. Hello. Android gaming. Hey.
Hello.
Alright, that's how it goes, okay. I've met Android before, Hazmati. I have one at work. But it's pretty shit for gaming, to be honest. Singing in the rain, la la la. Take this.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. I guess it's a special one for them. Yeah, I guess it would make some sense. I wonder if you play it right away first, if they react to it like this, and the other songs are just set to give you 50 rupees each. It would be plausible. Right. Next I'm going to Zora's domain just to go through this river and see if there are any holes that I haven't filled. I am playing it on my Android device. Well, good for you. You would be playing it on something better.
Well, you could be playing it on something better, like a real N64.
I'm not sure if a real N64 would actually be better. I guess the controls would probably be slightly better, but I'm really getting used to them anyway, and you know, the resolution. You gotta go for the resolution. This is slightly higher than a TV. Why do I gotta do this each time? I thought it wouldn't reset after I've gone there once, but apparently okay. Yes. Jump inside. Actually, I wanted to go to Lost Woods as well, and it's just out there, but now that I thought of it, I'm gonna go check the scientist eventually, because I'm guessing there ain't no holes in Zora's domain, if you catch my drift. Unless there are some in Jabu Jabu's area, which there might be. Well, I mean, no harm in going there, because I really still have 5 beans to plant. Antroid Gaming, I'm getting a feeling that what you're playing might be some sort of bootleg, because the only Nintendo games on mobile that I know are Pokemon Go and Super Mario Run. And also I think there's that Animal Crossing thing. Unless...
well, if there is an N64 emulator for Android.
Yeah, that's true. But why? Why would you do it? Why would you do it? I guess it's portable, and that's... and though, you know, my Switch, I haven't really been taking advantage of its portability for the most part. I'm just playing it either docked with the monitor, which is kinda bad because in Breath of the Wild, in some places it lags more. In portable it lags less. than in docked, because I guess it's trying to be more intense when you dock it. And well, I guess a couple days I played it at work, but I really didn't especially need to do it. Well, I mean, I'll trust you. Yeah, Hazmati, go check for me and tell me if it looks like reasonable enough to play. Oh shit, I can walk on Jabu Jabu, I forgot about that. Did I? I guess I must have tried at some point when I was playing it first to see if I could like climb him. Still though, from my experience with mobile devices in general and some sort of Galaxy Edge whatever thing, which I think was Android as well, for development, I just kinda never wanna touch one again voluntarily. You'll have to excuse my prejudice. Okay, is there maybe a hole under this? Looks like there's something in there, something 3D. No, I didn't imply that you made it, but whatever. I mean, if that's the one if that's the way you want to play it, then I guess I'm happy for you that it's playable for you. I'm just sharing the fact that I would never even consider playing something on mobile which I have the choice to play on computer. Actually, that's a lie, because I bought Sonic Mania for my Switch, but that's mostly just to feel like more use for the Switch. Because otherwise I would just literally have two games. Though, recently, I don't remember at what point, but I've downloaded like a bunch of demos of JRPGs and shit, just for curiosity's sake, to check out how JRPGs are these days, because I haven't played any since like Mario games. Hey, dude, you gotta reward me for getting rid of this beehive right above your throne. But whatever, apparently there's nothing for me to do here. And I guess with Hazmati's clarification, I see what you mean about not make so you haven't made that video yet, you're just preparing to do it. I thought you somehow thought I said you made the emulator or whatever. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, well, Hazmati will tell me. He's my right-hand man for checking out YouTube channels that I can be asked to check. Man, okay, let's go into the laboratory. I don't think there's anything to do in Lake Hylia right now besides that. I'm not gonna go fishing. I don't think there are holes. Well, I mean, there was a hole near the laboratory. Wow. LNR, am I Japanese or something? Either way, it's taken care of. So, can we use the golden scale as a child? And does this sucker give us a second reward for that? Let's see. Or is there a time paradox and he somehow already knows the future? Don't think there's money down there anymore, at least. Okay, I touched the floor. I guess there is a paradox. Well, I mean, Android, I ain't stopping you, feel free. I don't know if I'd care to watch it, because, you know, I'll just see for proof that it works, but I'm playing this game myself. If you can stream it and record it, Hazmati will check it out later. Okay, well, this guy is a fraud. Right. What would be faster? Actually, I feel like going to the Lost Woods through Zora's domain would be faster. Because it puts you right into the deep of the woods, instead of having to go through Kokiri Forest and all that nonsense in the field, of course. By the way, I just want to point something out in Zora's domain. So, you see that hole that we've been diving into that goes into Lake Hylia? There, somewhere around here, I think I remember. Can I first person in the water? Somewhere around here there is a deeper hole that we cannot reach as a child. Ah, that one, I guess. Yeah. So I wonder if you can see it clearly there, Hippocat, in motion. And
I can't see anything.
Well, damn. But you know, basically there is in the geometry there's like an alcove. It starts where my sword icon is at the top and just goes kind of slightly down right diagonally. I'm gonna swim.
No, I can't see it.
I'm gonna swim slightly closer to it so it's more like near the center. Surely you can see the border between like different polygons there and slightly.
Well, I can see some border,
basically
but I cannot figure out what this is.
The slightly bluer part is like a deeper part. Let me move even a little bit more so we can maybe see like the wall of it. So we should be able to see both side walls right now, and the slightly bluer part is like the bottom part, and slightly greener part above it is, well, kind of like the roof of this thing. So there is this hole, probably better actually on stream if Discord's being a piece of shit. So there's that hole, and no one can get there because as a child, let me actually try, because it actually didn't look that deep, but as far as I remember, you can't get there. You know what, it does kind of almost look like you can, but no, Link just swims back up. So you can't get there as a child, even with the golden scale. And when you're an adult Link and you have those iron boots that help you sink towards the bottom of everything ever, there's another reason why we can't get there. So that hole is there for no reason, completely inaccessible, and some people have extended like fake cameras in there. Well, I mean, like, you know, like some sort of hack cheat thing where you can control the camera. And there is nothing there, it's just like a part of geometry that is made to look mysterious, intentionally or not. Kind of interesting. Okay, I don't know why Navi is so obsessed with this spot. Maybe there is some weird reason to have Pierre here? Not great, but playable FPS. Well, I mean, yeah, I would expect. Then again, I don't know. I have no idea what to think of mobile phones in terms of power. Because sometimes some things on Unity work really badly. But then again, you see some things running on it which almost look kinda impressive, so... But then again, it's still like... It's a modern device, but it's a tiny shitty phone, like, what I don't even know what to think. Oh, you see... There we see something. There's actually a scrub there, on the tree. Probably reacts if we shoot the thing, perhaps? Okay, 30, 30, 30. 30. What's the point? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, actually, it's this key. Okay, alright. Well, that was fun. I got some points. Very good. Let's go do the thing that I actually wanted to do here. Suddenly, Skull Kids. Actually, I kind of expected there to be only one. What the hell? Oh well. Follow along with our song. Ah, the lone one is probably in a different place. With our song on your ocarina, we'll lead you into it. A, right, A. Oh shit, it's one of these. Damn. Well, I can always look at it in my stream. A, right, A. A, right, A, up. A, right, A, up. A, right, A, up. This was bad in Earthworm Jim 2, it's bad here. A, right, A, up, A. Okay, I got it. Don't need to play it again. A, right, A, up, A. Well, that was easy. There's probably an advanced version.
I actually bothered to write it down for you.
Oh, that was quite a nice sesh. As a token of our friendship, please take this. Cool! I guess I'll work my way up. Oh. Yeah, left, right. Hazmat, it's probably just because it's an emulator. There's got to be some sort of emulators, and they are notoriously heavy on the hardware. Yeah, left, right, down. That one actually sounds quite nice. A, left, right, down, A. If only I could remember like which button is associated with which note, because I can't really play it by ear anyway. A, left, right, down, A, up. A, left, right, down, A, up. That was quite a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take this. You know, if I knew in advance what this was, I probably wouldn't bother. But now I feel like I have to finish it. Left A down, Left A down. Wow, that's depressing. Left A down. Where did I leave him? Left A down right. Down right despicable. Left A down right. That's a really easy way to remember this. Left A down right up. Well, okay, that's getting more complex. Left A down right up. Standing person, I guess. Left A down right up A. Up A. Okay. Left A down right up A. Thank you, Jace. Okay. Left A down right up A. Left A down right up A right. Come on. Left A down right up A right. Surely there's... Oh, there's... Okay, they're just going all for it. Left A down right up A. Right left. Left A down right up A. Right left. Easy peasy. Was quite a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take this. Art piece, yes. Yeah, Hazmati, I kinda hate minigames like this. The worst though is in the end of the Salamander level in Earthworm Jim 2. That one goes way too long. Then again, this one is slower than that one, so I don't know which is worse.
How about that one boss from Boshi?
I don't remember which one you're talking about or what he does, but it's probably even worse.
Same thing, basically.
Well, yeah, I figured since you brought it up, but yeah, I don't remember. It's probably, if it's from a game, like I want to be a fan game, it's probably even worse. Okay, so I don't remember where the lone Skull Kid is. And he might actually... No, he's not in the adult timeline. That wouldn't make any goddamn sense. So he must be somewhere. That's the Zora entry point. And right now I'm just... I guess I'm going accident... What? Wait a minute. This is the place with a bunch of Zora traders, isn't it? Let's go fuck... Oh, there... Oh! I'm happy I have been here. What? No, I've gone here. Where is the beans? Come on, there we go. There's the beans, and I will also, for now, no, wrong. It's all wrong. Everything is going horribly bad. I'm gonna equip this shield because it's made to deal with those assholes. Come on. Okay, we've dealt with you fuckers. Hello, Byradita. Okay, well, I mean... XD to you as well. Let's hope these bugs home in on the hole. Hopefully. I can... snag one. I rate the game probably like... what? 6.75 out of 7. If we're talking 7. I don't know, I just...
Was that some meme, like 5 out of 7?
I don't know.
Like there was some dumbass on Facebook or something.
I am an innocent little child, I don't know any fucking memes. Okay, I wonder where this goes.
But do you know the way though?
I wish I didn't. What's in this hole again? Oh, it's this thing where I've been before I even got an ocarina. Right, I would not have remembered. So, apparently we're going to play some shit for some fuckers. Let's see. Sure, let's play Saria's song, I guess. Oh, talk to Saria. Hey Saria, you know what happens in the future? You get trapped in a horrible haunted mansion. What, your ocarina sounds different somehow. You've been practicing a lot. Actually, Saria, funny you bring it up because your ocarina, you know, Princess gave me a new one and I just left it in the mold there where I found this one. Sorry, Saria, I know I promised I would take care of it. I know you're my best childhood friend, but I can't carry 2 ocarinas on me. I don't have the item slots for that. Sorry. No. I've talked to Saria enough, I feel. Actually, did I just... Yes, I keep pressing yes. No, fuck! Skipping. The skip button shouldn't activate the yes answer, even if you press it on yes. Okay, so what if I played next to this guy? I don't want to talk to Sari again. How do I activate this? Maybe if I read the sign, it'll tell me something that I forgot.
Reading is for nerds.
For a stage, we are waiting to see your beautiful face. Win fabulous prizes. How did I even read fabulous as fabulous? I don't know. So there is my beautiful face, but I guess I can make my face even more beautiful. Huh! No? Literally zero reaction. Well, if you fuckers don't want to hear me play my ocarina... Oh shit. Something's happening. Oh, maybe I needed to stand here. And I never did at any point. Okay. They're crowding me. What should I play? Let's go with the same... I don't have the Deku mask, Hazmati. Don't be silly. That's from Majora. No, I actually don't want to talk to Sari. Oh, to you, Navi? I guess okay, let's talk to Navi. Link. Let's keep moving! Fuck off! Keep moving. Oh, and there's a bigger guy with mustache. All the young Deku Scrub brothers agree. You look exactly like our sacred forest totem. Do I? As enough. I wonder if that's because I put on the mask. Kind of hope it's not. Please accept this Deku sticks. Will enhance your carrying skills. Oh. I wonder if you can put on different masks here and it will give you different rewards. Interesting. So, let me get this straight. It probably won't happen the second time again. Yeah. So now there is no way to know if this would have happened without my skull mask, but okay. Cool, I actually have no idea if this existed. I need to find where the goddamn loner skull kid is. Because I know there was one somewhere. I hope it doesn't have to do with that mysterious target that gives me 30 points, because I don't know what to do with that. Okay. Then, this is the last way we can go here, and I guess this just, yeah, this is the where... This is where you go to the labyrinth at the entrance, which I don't think the skull kid is there. So let's backtrack a little bit. We know he's not in that meadow with the two Deku Scrub traders. Goron mask in this game. What are you even talking about? I think the 4 mask. I don't remember the 3rd mask. The only masks I know it's that guy. Oh no, the Pikachu, skull, bunny, and the mask of the like eye thing that lets you talk to rocks. Isn't that all you have in this game? Unless you're talking about like some sort of unused content, which you can hack into your inventory, but never use. Right, well, just in case this means something. How about I cut down your fucking target? Okay. The hell is the point of this? There is nothing. No, I can't use the bow as a child. The bow is too large. Huh. Well, that's strange, but you know what, I'm just gonna leave it there. The Lone Skull Kid. Where art thou? Oh, there he is. Well, that was easy. I forgot about
this. Would you use that, what was it called? The grappling thingy?
As a child, no. As a child, we only get to use the items we found as a child, unfortunately. So the grappling thing is also grayed out. As will be all the new adulting items. They're all too big and heavy for our puny little self. Or alternatively, they don't exist. Hazmati, you are talking out of your ass. Those masks are not implemented in this game. They might be unused assets that you can hack into. Like, you know, there's R-Wings from, what's the, Star Fox, that fly around, you can fight them. But they don't exist in the game unless you hack them in. So I'm pretty sure that the Zora and Goron masks and all that stuff, it's in Majora's Mask, where it actually works. Again, maybe the assets are in this game. I'm not gonna dispute that, because I actually feel like I might have heard something like that. But they are definitely not able to be found or used in the game, unfortunately. That much I can guarantee. Okay, so let's see how you like this mask first. Can I? Oh shit, he runs away. If we approach. Wow, what an is... What an is what? I don't know, let's... I guess this is kind of near the entrance. So if we need to respawn him, oh well, that works. I wasn't sure he would respawn if we just went through the border like that. Okay, first of all, let me look onto you. Well, I can't talk to you. How do I give you my mask? Maybe I don't even give you my mask. Skull Kid, this is what happens to kids who get lost in the forest. He might be our friend if we do something. Oh, maybe he won't escape if we befriend him. So. Of course, we play the background song. He digs it. You know Saria's song? We should be friends. Here, take this. Heck yeah. Complete another heart container. And now I can speak to him. Hee under that mask. Aren't you that Kokiri kid? And you look like a duck. Quite an unusual mask you have there. Hee I like it. It may make me look a little bit tougher. Hey, why don't you give it to me? Ok. Yowza, I'm gonna wear this all the time. Just gave you 10 rupees for this 20 rupee mask. You lost money on that deal. What an asshole. Difference will have to come out of your own pocket.
You're a shitty businessman, Antroid.
Well, I mean, it's not like it was up to me. Maybe if there was some sort of mini-game or skill check, I would have aced it, but Link is just kind of bad at this. Oh, another hole. Right. Yeah, of course, this place. Oh, Hazma. Oh. I feel like I've completed it. I guess maybe they... Huh. Well, if they are... I guess they just don't do nothing. Yeah, that could be true. Sorry, I guess that could be true. What would be the point? I guess you would get extra dialogue lines. Okay, well. Cool. We'll see that. Because I know I definitely have never completed the big Goron sword quest. But I feel like I've completed the mask quest because I remember talking to the stones. And wearing that mask. But I guess I just kind of completely forgot that those masks might be available in this game. Because they just don't do nothing, appear very late, and don't do nothing. Okay, so we've done this. I need 3 more holes. Also, L. Benjamin HD, love to you as well. In an absolutely platonic way, of course. Don't want to tarnish my reputation with untoward rumors. Here in Russia it's dangerous, I hear. But okay. I really need to see. Because where did this goddamn hole go? That I swear I've seen... There is a goddamn hole there! There is a goddamn hole here, what the f... Maybe it's just because I didn't ever plant anything? Let's try the bugs. Yeah, well, I mean, Hazmati, okay, yeah. I could absolutely see that happening to me, forgetting that. So I apologize for saying you talk out of your ass. No, Android gaming. I really don't want any hints, because I've played this game before, and things I never found out or just don't remember, I wanna either discover on my own, or actually, I mean, I don't know I don't know if I care about 100% completion. So if I just don't remember how to do something, we'll leave it a mystery for those who want to play the game themselves. Because you know what, I usually hate it when Let's Players do that, so that's why I kind of want to do that myself. Logic. I probably could have checked out that place near the entrance to the forest temple where apparently you can blow something up, but I don't care. Also, I mean, don't tell me anything about this mission, but I'm curious which actual mission you're talking about. Like, you could be talking about one of the side quest stuff that I'm involved in right now, maybe that target thing. Or you might be talking about what I need to do to progress to the next temple. Either way, I don't want any hints, but just clarify which mission I'm talking about. I don't think he's a bot. Like, he answers are like spoken. Nah, that's harsh, Hazmati. He is just probably not a native English speaker. I don't judge, neither am I. So it's all cool. Let's go. Oh shit, it's gonna be night. Well, I mean, I have the magic song. I could go to Kakariko to teach the guy the song. I could go to the mask stuff. Let's go to the mask stuff. Because maybe on the way back there'll be people to sell the mask to. Also, what was the... Okay, I remember the sun song somehow. But you know what, no, also I could see someone calling a side quest a mission. It sounds pretty normal. It's like, you know, there's conventions for things like, you know, world or level, which I guess in some games they are named like that. But I remember when I was a child playing Super Mario All-Stars on SNES, our manuals were in German or something. I definitely couldn't read anything about the game there. And I don't think at any point in the menus anywhere in the beginning of the game does it ever call a world a world. Yet somehow I extrapolated the letter M, which means Mario, near like save file names or somewhere. And I said, oh, and M in Russian is the first letter of the word for world. So somehow I just knew to call it a world. But I could have easily also come up with something, some naming convention of my own. And would have...
Or you could take a fucking dictionary and look shit up.
I mean, in German. I'm not sure we have a German dictionary anywhere in here. But yeah, we could buy one so I could read manuals, but who needs that? Speak! Oh great, you sold it. Please pay me back 20 rupees for the skull mask now. Payment received! Spooky mask, Sedwood mask. Okay, so this must go to either the depressed emo guy with the mohawk in the nighttime Kakariko, or it must go to the child who wants to imitate Dampe. Let's put it on right away. Some point later in the game. Oh, while I'm here, I'm gonna check for holes in the Hyrule Castle courtyard. Okay, I'm not even understanding what the hell you're talking about in the game, and I will confess I've stopped understanding your messages. But yeah, I'm gonna check for holes here, and as I was beginning to say, I will go see what people say about my masks when I have completed this quest. Maybe I won't, because maybe they just won't say anything amusing and I just don't wanna waste the time. But we'll see. Oh, he's waiting right here. The hell, man.
Hello, Kev.
Also, yeah, hello, Kev. Well, I'm gonna guess that there ain't no reason to come to Hyrule Castle past, you know, that one fountain that we still can get to. So, okay, if you want to be like that, I'm just gonna go to Kakariko then. Oh yeah, Hazmati, I wonder if he pulls that face from Majora's Mask if you don't have the money. Oh, speaking of stuff. Surely, this is here for a reason. Man, I don't have no nuts, but he'll probably supply me with nuts. Speak! Do you want to play a game? It's 20 rupees per play. Yeah, see, this is where I'm gonna waste all my money. Okay! This is a game for grown-ups. Hyrule's famous shooting gallery. Take aim at the targets from that platform over there. Can you hit 10 targets? You get 15 shots. Your weapon! With B, what? B, what is B? Okay, this is B, alright. This must have some degree of auto-aim. Yeah, it definitely has some degree of auto-aim. I remember being really bad at this. Fuck. Well, I hope there's a room for a miss. Yeah, this will need some practice shots, practice runs rather. Because this is a bit difficult. You need to remember where stuff is. Yes, luckily I have all the money in the world. Oh, well.
Do you need to 100% this?
You know what? I think he gives you money if you get 10, and he probably gives you a piece of heart if you 15 it. So this one is already not gonna happen, but practice is important. I think when I played this back in the day, fucking hell. Of course, it's really difficult with the keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting slightly better at it, but you know, those 2 blue rupees are the hardest part. Okay, I don't need to waste a shot in the beginning like I did. But yeah, I found that actually there's enough auto-aim and like the default strength you get by the keyboard. It actually lets you move in increments that are exactly what you need most of the time. Almost. Well, alright. Actually, I don't know if there are probably not 15 targets. There are 15 shots. Oh, 1 time for free, I guess. Shit, why? I guess we can probably afford to waste a shot if there is not 15, because I don't think there is 15 targets in total. Also, I'm completely not reading the chat right now, because I'm so caught up with this minigame.
As much as you could try lowering the sensitivity.
Yeah, I could, but then... shit. So at some points I might not be fast enough to move to it. Then again, there is not large distances to cover. Oh wow, even if I have 2 left, he gives it to me for free. Maybe it has to... What the fuck? Oh, okay, that was enough. Maybe it has to do with the amount of times I've retried it. Heck yeah! Wonderful, bravo, perfect! Here's a fantastic present. You know what? I was completely wrong about how this game works. Maybe that's how it works with the bow. There you go, 40 slingshot bullets, as if I will ever need 40 slingshot. Then again, maybe if I sink like all 40 bullets into that one target in the forest, maybe that will give me something. Can I play again for a better price? 20 rupees per play. I didn't... I have a feeling he might give me a hard piece still. I'm not sure there will be like a harder version. What are you doing? Okay, well, that sucks. Because yeah, I can move it in pretty small increments. It's just hard to do quickly. Gah. Almost. Well, alright. Okay, shit. So I don't know if it just gives you money now or maybe a hard piece or something. This game is not harder now than the first try. I think one of these mini games gets harder. I forget that one was there. Okay, there we go. At least I'll probably get a free retry. Because that guy is a sucker for people who nearly finish. 8 should be fine. Who needs to lower sensitivity? I can handle this. I've played console games on emulators with a keyboard very, very long. Yeah. Oh shit, well that was lucky. Actually that was pure skill, but still. Wonderful! Bravo, perfect! Here's a fantastic present. Money or heart? Money. Well, okay, whatever. Money is good. Okay, so there's the mask shop, there's that shop. There's the potion stuff, which I don't really need, and there is the regular shit, which I don't really need either. So let's go to Kakariko now. Definitely not much to do here in Hyrule Castle Town anymore. There will be stuff we'll need to do in Kakariko in the adult timeline, because everyone goes there, and all the minigames and shit from Hyrule Castle Town get transferred there, but upgraded to their adult versions. Okay, can I make it in time? Actually, I don't... Will I make it in time? I guess the child is in the graveyard during daytime. So, if perchance this mask actually is given to the child, which I'm not sure about, that guy under the tree has to serve some purpose. Well, Hazmati, it's his own fault for being so soft-hearted. He shouldn't have given me all the free retries.
Maybe this is some kind of scheme to go bankrupt and not pay any taxes or something.
That sounds complicated. But, you know what, people do complex shit just to get out of paying money sometimes. Okay, while we're on the way, let's go make that guy go completely insane. Also, do I maybe have enough spiders for a new reward? 42. That's a good number of spiders. Hey there, friend, you look friendly. Round, around, la 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 la, yes. But consider this. Oh, there is stuff in there on top. And for some reason the water in the well goes... Okay. I don't remember... Bleh. I don't remember anything that happens here. Go around, go around, go around. What? It's going way too fast. Yeah, dude, in 7 years you're gonna be crazy. So what the f is up with that door on top? Because there's definitely no way to reach it. Definitely no way to reach it. There's the heart piece place. No other doors.
So wait, is this all of it? You don't do anything else here?
Not in the windmill, probably, but I'm gonna go on the bottom of the well, now that it's drained for some reason. And also, I keep looking at that. There was some wooden thing there, or like a sconce. From that camera angle, I saw it. So maybe as an adult you can, like, hookshot there from somewhere? No, this is way too far, even that roof wouldn't be enough. That's mysterious. Maybe it's one of those things where there is something that they took out. Kinda like that windmill in Conker's Bad Fur Day, except that it was intentional. Oh yeah, there is this mini dungeon. Bottom of the well. With fun people in it. Pretty fun people. Unless I'm misremembering, of course. There might not be, in fact, fun people. There's a skeleton that we need to cheer up. I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the eye of truth. That's what they are saying. I guess you need to do the... yeah.
Don't give up, skeleton.
Yeah. Also, Yahazmati, if they were drinking from this well, they were all already dead. Now I'm thinking about this place. I'm not sure the fun people actually are in here. They might only be in the Spirit Temple, but we'll see. Giant fucking bubble. There are fun people in here somewhere, but I think they might not be the kind of fun people I am talking about. Bomb Chew! It's kind of like Sony Chew, but with a bomb instead.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. Anyway, this is like the most useless item in the game. I guess there are like a few things you need it for maybe somewhere, but I don't even remember them. Hello, Mr. Large Bubble. Probably should be following him instead of going the other way like this, but whatever. I can hear spirits whispering in this room. Look for the Eye of Truth. Oh, it's the same. That's what they are saying. Well, cool. I will look for the Eye of Truth. Thank you. Oh shit, there is the large bubble. No. Probably does like half a heart of damage. Still though. There is no secret wall in here. Hide in here. Oh, like, no. I value my shield and everything else I've got. Okay. There's blood on the floor straight up. Nuts.
Maybe that's ketchup.
Watch for the shadows of... Ah! Shut up! I wish I didn't tell you this, because it would be kind of interesting to just suddenly see that happening. No, he doesn't want to play in the outside part. Oh shit! Well, I got duped. Hey guys. Consider this. Hello, the burning one.
Hello.
I'm not sure who I played. Ah, there's that guy, I guess. So this is where Mario Galaxy stole some of its missions from. Collecting 5 silver things. Actually, it might be a different number than 5 in this. Give me the heart! But don't hug me. I don't remember Hazmati anything about that. I don't even remember you get the lens. For some reason I was sure you get it here. But you know what, I think I'll manage. I feel like I remember doing this without the lens. We'll see. This is by any chance explodable? How long is your fuse? Okay, no, that's not explodable. That's just kind of pointless. Alright. Okay, screw you. I'm gonna be slightly paranoid about that. Yeah, somehow you can get up there. No grapple hook as a child, and you can't get here as an adult, can't. So... I loved Breath of the Wild Burning One. Dungeons are probably one of my least favorite parts of Zelda. Not that I don't like them, but I like the overworld more, so Breath of the Wild was pretty much my jam. Though I kinda wish it had slightly more story to it, because nothing really happened during your game time. Everything happened before and you were just remembering it. Okay. So, Navi, what's the deal? Maybe Pierre for some reason? But yeah, my least favorite part of the Breath of the Wild is probably that there are some places where it just lags horribly. Unless you're playing it like handheld. Okay, Navi, what are you thinking about this? I don't like it when you do that and don't tell me what's... Typical woman, goddamn. Also, okay, you can fall on top of that. I need to find out where to fall from. I guess maybe you can fall from different spots and sometimes you would land yourself behind these boulders and use the bomb flowers to escape. Then again, why wouldn't you have actual... I guess you could have no bombs at the moment on you. What's the point? Also, how do I get... Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Probably should have been using bomb flowers, honestly. Not to run out of bombs. Okay. Oh, there's... what? How did I miss that one? Well, shit, I hope you stay paralyzed long enough, because I completely missed that rupee. This probably goes all the way up, so the rest of the rupees aren't likely to be there. Things, because usually in each game it's a different person, but apparently for a new one, it's no one who's sleeping. No, it was a new one, but he was also old. Like, he wasn't from any other games, I think. So, like, you know, sometimes these games reference the previous games. But I'm fairly sure the story they tell you in the memories, it's all just from Breath of the Wild. It's not connected to any other Zelda game directly. Okay, so I don't think there's white rupees on the sledge here. But I'm gonna see on the map where you need to fall from. Actually, I have not got a compass, so I have no idea how to tell it. Okay, well, never mind all that. Let's go climb out of here. But yeah, like, you know, in the Wind Waker's intro, they make reference to Ocarina of Time directly. But Breath of the Wild is its own thing. I mean, it's not like they just tell you, they straight up show you things that happened. And there have definitely not been... Oh, okay, this was required to get out of here. Well, that's kind of disappointing. So yeah, they straight up show you, like, all that has happened 100 years ago. And none of it is lifted from any other Zelda game, so it's its own thing. Its own Link, its own Zelda, its own King of Hyrule. Okay, so we've been going this way. I don't think I really care to try falling down, just in case I get those 10 goddamn rupees. What's this face? This looks a little bit like Jack Skellington. This will say something here. Danger below, that's what it says. Okay, well, you know what, I'm not gonna get below. Gonna destroy that like before it destroys me. I don't have any keys. What? Where could I have possibly missed a key? What does this say? Does it say anything? Does it say anything about blow it up? But yeah, Asmaya, this whole place is pretty weird. I guess you can understand Shadow Temple, but for something like this to be at the bottom of a well, it's really like, it feels like they're referencing some sort of generic Japanese horror. Oh shit, well yeah, well there I go. Directly underneath that painting that said Danger Below. Aren't I clever? But yeah, like, it's like a village that has something cursed under it, straight up, like, makes me think of Fatal Frame or something, I don't know. Actually, I don't know really any Fatal Frame stories, but in the second one, wasn't there like a village?
What's Fatal Frame? Is that the horror game where you have to, like, catch ghosts on camera to see them?
Yeah, that one. You can only see the ghosts through a camera, I think. Unless they show up sometimes, maybe without it, I'm not sure. Those games, honestly, I really like the idea, but they are way too boring to watch Let's Plays of. I always just doze off and cannot watch a Let's Play of it. I cannot follow it. It's all like black and white, and has a lot of really weird, like, early Resident Evil logic to the puzzles and shit, and it's like, oh man. There's like 4 of them or something. But I love Japanese horror, so I'm always conflicted. Like, I want to know what they are about, but I cannot be arsed to watch. The water flowing out of this statue is flooding the entire floor! I wonder. Well, I mean, Hazmati Shadow Temple, it makes sense there would be like a temple, because they are all thematic, and the Shadow Temple is kind of behind the graveyard and all that. So it does make a bit of sense, but this is like, okay, we're in roughly the same location as the Shadow Temple. I guess we can have another fucking haunted dungeon, why not? And I mean, I'm all for it. I'm all for weird, spooky things in games that don't have them. And I fell with a bomb. Yeah, throw it. Okay, that was the last second throw. So now that's interesting. That hole is there. I'm not sure I can walk around it in any way of, or fuck off. Don't approach me. No, I said okay. Sit back down. Stone-faced dude. So it seems like I can't actually... Because Link doesn't jump over them. Those ledges around those holes don't have the auto jump on them. Probably because it's implying that he is not aware that the hole is there. I don't know if he jumps if you have the lens. And I really hope it's not the thing like, oh, you need to come here with a lens, otherwise Link will never jump over this hole. Because that would be a bit silly. Oh, yeah. I drained the water. There was a chest underwater in here. Let's check it out. Also a way to go. Maybe this has a key in it. Goddamn. Well, maybe this has a key in it also. Can I? No, I cannot. That's probably just to justify the water being able to leave this place. But yeah, I can so relate to those guys, Hazmati. They just need some stripes on the sides of their legs and arms. Oh! Why would I speak my native language? No one here except for Hippocat, aka my audio guest, understands my native language.
You have uncovered me, Antroid. I was still silly not saying anything.
Yeah.
Now they know I'm here.
Also, this is the fun guy room. So check this guy out. This guy is pretty fun. Where's the guy? Oh, probably attack the hand. Or just approach the hand. And this fun guy just decides to start some shit. Gah! Gee! I don't know which button I should mash to get out of that shit.
This guy belongs to Dark Souls.
Dead hand. Watch out for its infinite hands. Aim for its head. Yeah, he does, like the face straight up, some Dark Souls stuff. I am Russian, Burning One. Second native for just 5 seconds. Хорошо, вот тебе 5 секунд моего родного языка. Не знаю, если мое произношение изменилось от того, что я говорил по-английски. And the 5 seconds have probably passed. Okay, I guess I need to lure. Though, maybe I just throw a boomerang at it. Because I have this boomerang that I haven't used very much. Oh, it doesn't care. How's about I shoot 50 nuts at you? Probably won't care either. Okay, that's a metal hand. Okay, one of the keys I'm mashing works. So basically you need to stay far from the hands, provoke this guy into lowering his head and attack him. Not difficult. And, well, I mean, I say that. Then I press the wrong button, because I actually was intending to do a jump attack, but maybe that's not gonna work, because I need to be far from him to jump. Oh, and he has an area attack as well, just like Dark Souls. Oh no! That's... oh shit, oh shit, I can probably get rid of the hands if I wanted to. But why would I bother? Okay, that is not my best total plan. I was wondering if I could probably maybe harm him with a bomb, but let's just slash at him a little bit more. Now that he's all shy. I wonder if the arms... maybe... oh no. Went away. But how will I get his attention? Senpai! Senpai! Yeah, it is just the face. I know he goes red when you attack him. I was hoping to have his head low enough to be hit with a bomb. Just like that, but apparently he just doesn't give a shit. Because I think I saw some sparks on him. Like the stuff you see when you're hitting an armored foe. Oh, and he's twitching. How delightful. Now is it gonna be a disappointment, aka a compass? Or is it gonna be maybe something that I can actually use? I don't remember what even get me here. Is it the lens? Yes, it is the lens. Okay. So Hazmati, what we were talking about there, about maybe waiting until I get the lens to finish the dungeon. Finally I get to actually call you out on something that doesn't make any sense. So basically this like reveals secret shit. Like the secret chest, maybe with a key in it? Or just tons of goddamn money, 200, I don't even have the capacity. I should have I should have gone to the spider house. Maybe they would give me... I don't know, for 40. Actually, they probably don't give you a wallet for 40. They probably give you some piece of crap that you don't need at any point in the game. But also, using that lens drains your mana, so, you know, not infinite. Soul absorbed. I can't even remember any game that said that particular phrase. Blood echoes restored. I don't know. Soul absorbed.
Victory achieved.
Victory achieved. You defeated. Thanks, Obama, for having defeated. You know what? I thought like this is a straight up. Yeah, this is a hole. And also I hear the hand thing. There we go. Finally I can kill this coward. It's gonna be nice sounding here. For money that I don't need. And I kind of want a key. So there might be additional stuff everywhere. Like, say, that. Okay, Link, can I turn... Oh, you know what? There is a possibility that he still won't jump over that shit. So, luckily there is this hole. An ice hole. An ice hole. Okay. This should be the compass, right? Also, to respond to some stuff in chat, Jason, the Shadow Temple, I have no feelings about the Shadow Temple because I don't remember anything. I remember the boat, and I remember the boss, but I don't remember... Ah, yes, and I guess I remember some really large room with a lot of skeletons in it. But I guess the only thing I remember about the Shadow Temple is from watching Mark Brown's videos on the dungeon design in Zelda, which, by the way, Hippocat, I will recommend to you after we've played through these games. Also check out this texture, pretty cool. Looks like Might Magic 6 or something. Basically, the Shadow Temple is like the most linear dungeon in this game, from my memory. So that's cool in a way, like as a fun fact, not cool as in it's a good part of the game. But I guess it's a dungeon like any other, just it happens to be a slightly linear one. My favorite is probably still Spirit Temple, just for the music and the desert motif, because I love that. And yeah, definitely one of the greatest games, Renegade. You know, it's probably, you know, there's some aspects of this game that I just do not get because I wasn't around, just like with Unreal 1, for example. I was just not around early enough to appreciate some of the new things and just like a large open area to explore, which I never really was particularly struck by or stricken or whatever when I first played this game. Oh, there's... Ah, yes, I did get a key, right, so I can enter this door. But even without the... Oh, shit, there's this guy, but I can bomb him. Without the... Screw you, Cyber Demon. Without the aspect of the novelty you could probably get out of this game when it came out, it's still very satisfying. Like, the puzzles are hella simple. But still, it's satisfying just to... Like, even if immediately you get, ah, I know what I need to do here, and you do it and it works, and it's just nice. It's just nice. And, of course, the wide range of little things you can do to slowly improve your character, that's always pleasant to do, and kinda gets you with that syndrome of, like, you know, one more level or one more turn or whatever. Like, in some of these streams, I just couldn't force myself to finish streaming, because there was always, like, one more little thing to do before I could stop. Right, what was the thing? Yeah, I was going through that door. Oh, yeah, mining capacity, that was a bit like... it's even I find more the fact that you don't really need to spend money or anything on anything after the beans that I can remember. It's like, I don't even need all this money. Okay, so that Beamus is gonna fuck me up. Hopefully I can throw across. Okay, I think I can throw across. Okay, the Beamus is... Oh, my shield is gone. Well, shit. I hadn't thought about that. But you know what? I don't think I need it. Also, where the hell do I get another Kokiri shield? I guess I just buy it from the Kokiri... Ah, yeah. It was the store that I found in the chest. The Kokiri shield you buy. Well, that guy's gonna have a repeat customer then, I guess. Yeah, I could also use a distance weapon, perhaps. Let's make use of my new 40 nuts. Yeah. Okay. I'm kinda running out of hearts. Oh! Well, ain't that nice? Just what I needed. Man, I am not used to having a lot of stuff in the chat to read. This is pretty nice. Hazmat, I agree with you about the sound. Let me. Oh shit! I probably shouldn't draining my mana right now. Temple. I think that the water temple was fine when I played it first. There was only that one thing in the central area that you needed to just kind of look up and notice, if I remember correctly. Hello there, like. I should probably navigate you. And I mean, it's shields and certain clothes. Ooh, that sounds like something out of anime. Bait it quickly to get her gear back. It's pity Link is not an anime girl, but okay. Also, I guess he... Ah, shit! Don't hit my Hyrule shield.
Well, Zelda is kind of an anime girl.
Yeah, but we can't play as Zelda. I know, I just blew your mind, but our player character is not Zelda right now.
Well, the game is called Legend of Zelda.
Well, you know, Zelda is a princess, so she is more important, technically, and history is told by the important people and the winners. Especially if the important people are the winners, so, you know, it makes sense. Okay, well, Fallout 1 and 2, I'm gonna read the rest and then say what I think about. Actually, I don't think a lot about Fallout 1 and 2. Whenever yeah, I guess I don't remember what you use money for in Majora's Mask though. I don't remember what you buy in that game at all. I guess you... Do you buy like larger bomb bags or something? Maybe you even buy them in this... I don't remember. We'll find out eventually. I'm gonna get to Majora's Mask after Ocarina of Time. But yeah, you just put them in the bank, you don't even lose them. Like, it's not hard. It's kind of like Might and Magic. Put them in the bank. And it's an even cooler bank than Might and Magic ones, because in there, you know, you died, but the bank didn't immediately empty your account. So when you come back to life, the bank knows to give you the monies. But, okay, this is the hole. We can just walk around it. That's cool. But in Majora's Mask, the guy is kind of an idiot, because the way he handles accounts is he stamps your face with the number of money you have. So you go back in time, he loses all the money because he no longer has it, that you gave it to him. But you keep the stamp on your head that, by the way, in the game you never see. It's just, you know, kind of thing we have to believe exists. And he says, oh shit, this guy has on his face written that I owe him like 1,000 rupees. I better give him 1,000 rupees from my endless bottomless pockets. Because that's just the kind of guy I am. Okay, let's hope nothing bad happens down here. Okay, I can use some hearts, definitely. Majora's Mask Ocarina of Time best since for... I don't, Jason, I don't want to sound controversial, but I probably wouldn't go as far as to say like they're some of the best games of history, because there's a ton of games that I really like. I would be really hard pressed to pick out even like top 10 games that I really like, honestly. But they are definitely some of the better N64 games. I also like Mario 64, Banjo-Tooie, Paper Mario, and Turok games. I am Russian, yes, Jason. Man, there's so many things to... How do people manage to like talk with the chat and play at the same time, man? I guess this is my practice.
Just be thankful you are not getting raided again.
Well, you know, in some ways it would be even better, because there's more views from that and no talking. But I am very happy to have people to talk to in my chat. So, Mon. Ah, yeah, that guy. I remember the guy. I think I bought everything I am very upset that the Dark Link costume sucks so much, because it looks so good in Breath of the Wild. Do you die? Wonder if I can maybe burn your ass. Let's see. I kinda doubt so, but I will also burn the sconces at the very least. Okay, I didn't burn him, but that's alright. Hello, Luis.
Hello, Vin.
And this what? Vis-a-vis, yeah, Vin, hello, Vin-a-Vin. I have no idea what I just did. But I know that I can solve it using this song. But yeah, Breath of the Wild, really, there are many things to spend money on. Even the goddamn, like, giant fairy ladies. The last one cost so much money. So much money! Ah. Okay, I guess they come out of the caskets when I burn the sconces. So, let me just get rid of this bat. And I'm just gonna use a stick. I'm not gonna use my magic for everything. For me, Majora's Mask's best parts are definitely just the general mood of it, honestly. That's probably my favorite part of it. I don't know if I care much about the actual masks. I like the transformations, don't get me wrong. But the whole aspect is like, it's alright, it's cool. It's a nice gimmick, it's better than many gimmicks in games, but it's not like super masks, so great. And the time, you know what, if Majora's Mask didn't have the time aspect, I guess it wouldn't be possible to really capture the thing with the last day. So it probably needs the time aspect. But just the general mood of it. Oh shit, this guy flew in the torch and set himself on fire. Well, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate for him, that is. I think the strongest part of Majora's Mask is just you know, the general atmosphere of it. But I don't know if I would call it better than Ocarina. Ocarina is just, you know, it's more generic, it's less creative, but it just sets the standard for like everything. Majora's Mask is really creative though, that's true, and I really like it. But I would, you know what, I wouldn't be able to pick a favorite between those two. And honestly, I am really bad at picking favorites, so no use talking to me about those. Like, I have decided at some point in my life that if someone asks me about my favorite game, period, of all time, on any console, on any system, I just say Yoshi's Island on SNES. But I'm not sure how true that really is. That's just like my inner meme that I use when I'm faced with a difficult question like that. Shit, man, there's stuff to read still. Oh shit, I better not fall down somewhere whilst I am reading. There was another door, locked door somewhere in here. I think in the central room. But I'm not sure there's anything to get out of this dungeon anymore. There's locked door here. Locked door probably there. And I actually have 2 keys from somewhere. Well, that's cool. Okay, let me actually pause. You'll have to bear with me, but I'm too green. Bzeh, bzeh, bzeh. Moon is cool. Burning one, I have those. You know what? The head, the Zora helm, I was really happy when I found it. I'm not gonna spoil anything about it, but I was really happy, and I went for the thing very early in the game. But I guess the greaves are the one that I just didn't know how to get, and then randomly I just got them. Again, I'm not gonna say where and how, but I got them just completely randomly, and I was very happy about it because that set is cool. Moon is cool, but I really like Ganondorf because Ganondorf is like, he's in many games, he's characterized, and all that. Actually, why didn't I equip my new shield? I did find a shield. You know why I probably didn't equip it? Because I'm afraid of fire bats. They're gonna destroy it. So I'm just gonna equip my metal shield and see if that is enough against the bats. I can just shoot them. So yeah, the moon is really cool. And also, a particular thing, none of you have seen, well, if none of you are Russian, none of you have seen the cartoon Neznayka on the Moon. But there is a scene in there which, I forget what buttons do what. There is a particular scene in that cartoon that as a child was kind of scary to me, and that moon has a face that is exactly like a face that things had in that scene. So, oh, there's an invisible floor here. Cool. So
I don't think I ever saw the cartoon actually.
It's a right cartoon.
I have the books though.
I think I liked that cartoon quite a bit in the childhood. It was kind of funny when, like, the moon was such a obvious allegory for, like, oh, capitalist America sucks. Look how horrible everything is in capitalist America. Moon exactly is like capitalist America. What? Capitalist America. But it was alright. It was a good movie. Good animated movie, at the very least. But yeah, I guess it's scarier than Ganondorf, but Ganondorf overall is cooler to me. Oh man, there is apparently stuff that I actually had to scroll down to. What boss is more hard? Majora's Mask. You have to keep in mind the fact that you can cheese it legally. And even if you don't cheese it, you just sit under your shield, and usually you aren't in a lot of danger in that boss fight. But I absolutely do not remember anything about how it is to fight Ganondorf in this game. I may have gotten to the final dungeon EOT, but I have a feeling that I might not actually have gone all the way through and beaten this game at any point in my life. Oh shit, Poltergeist. I only remember well, I mean, I know how it looks, and I remember fighting the first form actually, where you have to reflect his balls again. But I'm not sure I probably beat this game, but I don't remember how his second phase, what it is like in combat. Okay, so I'm gonna assume I found everything. Let me check the map. Teletubbies sun. Oh, there's probably a mod for that. There's a lot of texture placement mods. Okay, let's pick up the pace again. So this is our map. I don't see any chests. I could go fall into that one hole to get 10 rupees, but I don't really have a reason to. So we're exiting bottom of the well. Yay! We got the dead hand. We got the stuff. Where do I? Ah, yeah, right. There's an illusory wall right in front of me. Yeah. Okay, I guess I have to kill him. Fine. Turn around. Okay. Also, yeah, I don't remember if I found Majora's Mask in Breath of the Wild, but I have both DLCs, and I've found a lot of the new outfits in it. I don't like some of them because they don't fit the style. Like that, there's that outfit of possessed Zelda Phantom Guard thing from Spirit Tracks, and it really clashes with the style of Breath of the Wild. Ugh. Ah, yeah, I remember you. I have you on Discord. I remember you. I don't think I often see you online, though. But yeah, I found a bunch of stuff in... I think I found the Twilight Princess items in Breath of the Wild. I definitely have not beaten the Sword Trials. That thing, that stuff, that is just above my level. That is the hardest Nintendo thing I've ever tried to play, and I have beaten the darker side of the moon. Ugh. Okay, let's see what I get.
So, Antroid,
yes.
You haven't really done anything bad or significant here. Why the guy in the future is so mad with you?
You mean the windmill guy?
Yes.
Because I fucked up the windmill, I guess, in some fashion, and it goes fast, and he doesn't like it.
Well, it goes faster, so it makes flour or whatever it does, better.
I drained the water. I don't know. Oh, wow, this guy gives me a bomb shoot. Thanks a lot, buddy, for 40 thingies. I guess I need 50 for the next wallet. How many do I have? I found a few in the bottom of the wallet. You know what? I have confidence that I will at least have the bigger wallet, the Giant's wallet, or whatever it's called, by the end of the game. Well, Super Saiyan, you just have to write me at your leisure. Even if I'm offline, I will then come online at some point and respond to you. Don't be shy about it. But, you know, just don't expect me to start a conversation, because I almost never do it unless I really need something specific out of someone. So if you just want to chat about random stuff, feel free to start it and I will happily keep it up. Hello, chicken. I don't know why I freed the chicken. Okay, is there anything around, perhaps Goron's land and a mountain? Perhaps a place to plant my seed? So, I'm gonna check it out just because I'm a kid and I'm around this place, so might as well. Vin, I believe, if I remember correctly, it was Champion that told us at one of the earlier streams, but I think they give you a giant wallet at 50 skulls, and then at 100 or something, they give you like a fuck ton of rupees, apparently. I don't know, I don't need the rupees, so I'm probably still gonna keep fighting the spiders, but without a good reason for it. Yeah, I think I went for that one, whatever it was, spider, in the Dodongo's cavern when I got the boomerangs. I'm not gonna go in there. Right, Also, yeah, Burning One. Kakariko Village is... I guess it's not really super different between Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time, because it's a generic, like, medieval village town thing. But man, does it look different in Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild. I'm not gonna spoil the Twilight Princess part. It's not, like, super interesting, but it's a different take on Kakariko. But in Breath of the Wild, it's a straight-up fucking Chinese-Japanese village amongst, like, tall hills, green stuff. Let's try to explode the middle of this thing. I don't remember if I've ever done it. Oh, every time you have... Holy shit, that's a bit large. But also at the same time completely insignificant, yeah, I guess. Okay, well, I mean, this is also pretty great as far as prizes go. Right, do I have something on Garants? There was something in there. There's that one room that I never went to. The Goron Sword. Doesn't cost much. There's like several timed portions of that. I have no memory how to... You know what? I might try to get the bigger on stuff. But if the timed portions prove too bothersome, I won't do it. Because I was starting this planning to not get any... Oh. Well, I mean, I can play the Song of Time. I think that used to affect these blocks. But also I need the thingy, the other thing that I cannot use right now. You say they can defend themselves, but why do I have to rescue those fucking truffle sniffers in every goddamn forest I come across? From like 3 moblins or bokoblins or whatever. Time song. Write it down. Write it down. Yeah. The Gorons are nice, yeah. Though, you know what? Not to be contrarian or anything. Okay, that didn't do shit. Well, okay, I guess this is adult-only place. Yeah, actually, what's this? Ah, no, it's the same thing I saw several times already. Not to be contrarian or anything, but Gorons are probably my least favorite race of, like, the Zora... Zora, what? The Legend of Zelda games! I like Zoras a lot. Zoras are probably my favorite. I like the Rito. Mostly because I really love the music in the Rito era in Wind Waker. Fuck you! Piece of shit. Who else is there? The Gerudos, if you count them as a different race, which I guess by real life standards you would, they are pretty hot. But, well, I mean, in a way. But, I guess the Koroks are alright, they are fun in Breath of the Wild. Hello. I forget, you probably say like, come back in 7 years, right? In 5 or 6 years, it should be, yeah. Right, I'll visit you. But yeah, I really don't care. Oh yeah, you know what, champion? I forgot that the Goron Sword, big Goron Sword doesn't actually break. For some reason I thought that it just breaks always, like there is no unbreakable version of it. I guess maybe I'm mixing it up with whatever sword there is in Majora's Mask that you like gild or whatever you do to it. Okay, nothing in Goron Land. But I could... Do I have any... How many beans do I have? I have 2 beans somewhere. There might be stuff in Gerudo Valley. Perhaps. Actually, I can't really get it very far in Gerudo Valley, but you know what? And also there might be stuff at the top of Death Mountain. I don't remember if I've been there after, you know, and initially descending. But yeah, whatever I was talking about. Zora, my favorite. Gorons, just eating rocks makes no sense to me. I require my fantasy games to make some sort of sense, and rocks, I do not see rocks providing nutrition of any sort, even to other rock people, honestly. It is absurd. Well,
how about growing rocks on a farm?
Well, you know, that makes a bit more sense, because rocks, you know, they do grow, in a sense. And there might be some sort of magic. Well, how do you think they are formed? Like, maybe not rocks, but like crystals and gems and like precious stones. They grow, some of them grow. Some of them form from pressure and then grow or whatever. Stuff like that is going on. So, like... And you can also go, oh, there's ambient magic, they get infused with ambient magic, blah, 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 blah. But the Gorons, rock people that eat rocks, that is just kind of boring. I don't know. They have character, they have a lot of character, but to me it's probably not my favorite. The Zoras, I just really like the atmosphere of everywhere Zoras are at. And the Zora part of Breath of the Wild is definitely the best of the 4 racial parts of Breath of the Wild. And since I went there first in my playthrough, it was pretty disappointing then to go to the Rito part, and I guess the Goron part was alright, and the desert part was pretty fun. I love deserts in games though. And I like underwater stuff, so Zoras and Gerudos all the way. Okay, those are missing, and not anymore. I think they can eat any rock they want, Vin, but they have like special gourmet, super tasty rocks in that dungeon that we played of the Nagnus. And because they were so used to great, fantastic rocks, they couldn't eat regular rocks and they were starving because they're idiots. But I don't know if they're made from rock. They are kind of soft in some. I feel like they have like rocky backs and stuff. And maybe they fossilize a little bit as they grow old, because I remember that old Goron in Majora's Mask looking pretty weird. But I don't know if they're straight up made out of rocks completely. I think they're just some sort of weird creature. And it could be much worse. It could be fucking elves or something. I guess the Hylians in general kind of elvish, but at least they never call themselves elves and do not exhibit the typical fantasy elf traits. Which I'm not a big fan of because it's boring and old. Okay, I guess there ain't no bug holes. I doubt I'm gonna be able to plant a bug hole in the freaking crate. Then again, you know, let's visit it. There might be a bug hole in there. Because you make use of the holes as an adult, and as an adult you can wear the tunic. That will negate the damage. So let's actually see how far we can get. Oh, how great. This is exactly what I wanted. A rock that I cannot talk to. Right, well, I'm not... I don't see any holes. Apart from... Oh, wait a second, that's a hole. But... get to it without the teleportation song. Unless I can. In which case, you know what, I will try. Why not try? Let's exit and re-enter to reset the timer. And try to get to that hole! Hunting for the hole. The sleeping Gibora there. I don't remember where that theory comes from, but there is some speculation that Gibora might be like an animal form incarnation of Rauru, that old person that talked to us when we turned into... Okay, we cannot get there, never mind. Turned into an adult in the sacred realm. Don't throw me off the ladder, please. Alright, well... I don't think you can get there. Probably need to teleport. Right. Makes sense. And the hole is very close to the teleportation spot. You know what? I guess since we inevitably do need to return to the child timeline, at least for that one hole, I'm gonna go... You know what? Screw the meteors, I don't even care. I'm gonna go sell my mask to whoever needs it, maybe the child in the graveyard, maybe the guy under the tree. And then I'll go adult and go to the fire temple, because this is right here. And this will make a nice thematic episode for today's stream. And thank God I remember not to jump off into the abyss there, because yeah, that would put me all the way back up into the top of the crater place, so I don't really want that. I can probably survive this though. Remember, if you roll when you fall, you will be completely fine. Man, looks like everyone came just for the bottom of the well. Or maybe my YouTube statistics are wrong, because it says 4 watching and the chat isn't moving anymore, which part of me is comfortable with. Part of me is slightly like, oh, I was popular there for a second. I really need to buy something. I'm gonna get paid for this mask now, which I don't need. I have nothing to buy. Oh well. Monster Hunter PSP, no fault. Well, I mean, you know, in GTA Vice City, if I remember correctly, if you have full health, I don't remember if the armor makes a difference, but if you have full on stuff enough in Vice City, the tallest building you could possibly ever fall off, you will survive falling out of it in Vice City, if I remember correctly. Ah, yes, I could buy the tunics, but I feel like you get them for free. And I don't want to waste any money that I cannot spend on anything else. So I'm gonna wait until I maybe get gifted them. Yeah, it's Dampe the Gravekeeper. Oh, it's just a mask. I get a different kind of fright from that mask than I get from Dampe. Will you give that mask to me? Yes. With this mask, I'll be just like Dampe. Here's my money. He sold the 30 rupee mask to a kid for full price. And he didn't mind paying at all. Because he is a fool. Let's go back to the mask shop to pay 30 rupees for the mask. I'm gonna pay him in 7 years or so. What was the teleport song? I need to teleport. I don't want to walk there. Up, right, left, up. Unless I'm mixing up directions, but you know, if I am... It doesn't matter. Because whatever I think is right in my head is gonna be correct for this song. Yes. Also, yeah, Hazmati, I was certain there was a like dawn state for the places. So it feels nice to be vindicated because someone said that the adult village only looks like that because of the Death Mountain, which might very well be still true, but this discovery also means that it can look like that without whatever is affecting it in the adult version. We'll see. When we beat this dungeon, we'll see if it changes to proper daylight. Also, I know there's something that has to happen in the adult Kakariko, but I don't remember when it happens. It might happen by the very end. Okay, I've planted a bunch of seeds and I don't remember where. A bunch of them were in the forest. In the Lost Woods. One in Kakariko... in the Kokiri Village. Well, might as well visit some places. Actually, there's... Unless I teleport to the forest temple, which I don't feel like doing, there's no really short way to the Lost Woods from here, so I guess I'm gonna go do Kakariko stuff and Goron stuff and whatnot. And, you know, you can get to Lost Woods easier from the Goron city, so I will do that. Also, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Hazmati, I don't remember, don't you shoot money instead of arrows in the first Zelda? From my brief return to the first Zelda during the first session of our stream, that one day, I feel like you need to buy the arrow as an item separately and then you just shoot money. Oh, there's the fucker. Now, do I have a bottle for it? Stand faster, opponent. I must have a bottle, surely, yeah. I've wasted one fairy on something. Actually, I didn't need to select it like that. I'm probably gonna let go of the bug. Because I know where to get them if I want to. And there might not be any more holes with spiders in them left. And honestly, I don't even need any more spiders right now, so... Might be... And you know what? I'm also gonna use the fairy just to heal myself. Let's get 2 more big pose. Whilst we are around on Epona and whatnot, celebrate our successful, albeit not without its failings at first, escape from the range. Okay, so I think the ghosts appear in places of interest, so it's not gonna be just some random spot in the field, but it might be like near this tree, for example, or between those bushes or something. So, let's see. I've seen a few of them, I think. Just before I could do anything. Cool. I wonder if this is supposed to be harder. Yeah. Down. There we go. Oh, I guess you just touch them, you don't use them. Alright. Man, horses handle better in Breath of the Wild. Not perfect still, but better. Because, you know, the go fast and get off buttons are different. That's already much better than this. But the horses in Breath of the Wild have a mind of their own. And unless you just pet them a lot, they tend to kind of stray off the road. But then again, they also do follow the road, kind of like the horse in The Witcher 3, so... There's good and bad parts about them. But I never use them, to be honest. I just like to run everywhere. Because horses are just too much trouble to bother with. And then I got the bike. Yeah, here one. Where are you at? I guess I need to maybe get slightly farther for it to reappear. Well, it was somewhere around here someplace. On that perch maybe. Hmm? No? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's up. Oh, interesting. I guess maybe it depends on which direction you approach from. Oh yeah, Hazma, did you not know, like the second DLC, it's a pity you can only get the bike when you're almost done with the game, because you need to have beaten all the, like, 4 big dungeon stuff. Alright, whatever, I'm not gonna... Actually, you know what? Probably if I approach from this side. Or, I can just do that. No! I'm gonna get the last one. But yeah, you can get a bicycle, you need to feed it items for fuel. But it's really cool! I really like it. Just fucking riding a bicycle as Link throughout Hyrule. It's a pity I cannot stream Breath of the Wild, because I absolutely would, even though that game is gigantic. You know what? Fuck the ghosts. If I encounter another one on my way, I'm gonna catch it. Oh shit, OBS says I'm dropping a bunch of frames. Not anymore. Okay, that was a brief, weird moment, but it passed. Epona, you are almost kinda the worst. Right, and the item we get in the Fire Temple here is one I'm very much looking forward to. Destroy this fucking grass. Okay, there might be a ghost around this pond. Just a theory. Because what's the point? I guess you can't run into the pond. Well, okay. Anyway, if I don't get the ghost here, I will be able to use the bottle for something else later, so it's all good. Yeah, champion, I definitely could buy. You know what? A cheaper purchase would probably be a capture card. Bah, motherfucker. How do you even... I kinda doubt Epona can jump this. But actually, I'm not sure. Does Wii U have like some sort of weird built-in service for streaming? Because wouldn't I need the same equipment to stream from that as I would from the Switch? God, the motherfucker. Okay, Epona, I'm gonna test it out. Can you jump over this shit? No, you cannot. I hit that shit. Well, what if I approach him from the bottom? But you know what we could do? I could record Breath of the Wild just like Hippocat and I recorded Tetris back in the day. You know, it's portable, so... Could work. Could work. Now screw the ghost. I'm gonna deal with the ghosts later at my own pace, maybe off camera even. Because that's not very interesting to watch. Get off this thing. Okay, no cutscenes in here. I guess that stuff happens later. I was going to check out some min games. There's the archery. I might as well do the archery. It might get me a larger quiver, which would be useful. There's probably some more stuff in here, but I don't at the moment feel like exploring Kakariko all over again. I'm sorry, Luis. I'm afraid the Tetris Let's Play was comprehensive enough. It will not be continued.
Yeah, we covered like all the games there, I think.
Hyrule's famous shooting gallery, blah blah blah. Yes. Yeah. So this is like a remixed version of that original minigame. I don't know if it's random or if it's just a different pattern. Okay, I duped him out of his money again. It's probably not random. Oh, it could be. That thing wasn't first last time. Heck yeah! Yep, bigger quiver. Now I'm going to presume that I cannot actually win anything else, because I'm done with shooting. Champion, as I always say, if I get an idea for where to go and what, like, sort of gimmick to employ or what to talk about, I might do that again, I don't know, maybe Hippa gets no, I will never do it again, I don't know, I want to speak for myself. But, I don't know. At some point, back in the day, I kinda had a little, not like an idea, but I wondered if I could perhaps, like, record the entire journey I made every day from home to work, which is like an hour and a half, but you know, speed it up. Kinda like that video I did about the car trip outside of Moscow, or whatever it was, from Moscow to Dacha. And did I put it on? I think I put it on YouTube, yes. But I never went through with that, and now I no longer have that. Well, I mean, I could always repeat the path, but still, it's kind of like irrelevant now. And I don't know if there's any particular places around that I would really want to cover, but something might come to me. Let's just say I'm not thinking about it, but if inspiration strikes, I might message Hippocat like, "Hey, Hippocat, how do you feel about walking around a bit and talking random shit?" Hello, Afghan.
Hello.
Hazmati, I have not used it as an adult yet. Actually, I wonder if Talon has the farm back, because I suspect the chicken's purpose is to wake him up rather, because it's looking apparently for the heaviest of sleepers. Wow, I pronounced that completely wrong. Everything about it. Heaviest of sleepers. Blah, blah, blah. To make itself happy by fulfilling its purpose in life, which is apparently waking things up. And I haven't woken anyone up yet, and I think it must be Talon. I've rescued Epona, but I have since not revisited that place, so I don't know. Let's go into the lava place now that we have a hookshot. It's in Hyrule. Ah yeah, he might be just dozing off somewhere in the field. I feel like I kinda remember that. Oh shit, the blocks are gone. Well, how about if I just play the right A down, right A down? Well, Luis Hippocat, I believe, is uncomfortable with accepting any sort of like monetary donations. I think at least he said so in the past.
That's true.
Oh, Hyrule Town, what? Modern day Hyrule Town? That would be kind of bizarre. Yeah, I guess I cannot get another block to appear. And I cannot reach that. That's a mystery for the ages. Is there perhaps a hidden thing? No, there ain't. Well, dang. Okay. I'm gonna file this for later. Long shot, long. Is it from this game? Does this game have a long shot? Oh! Alright, don't you get it in like a Gerudo area? Right. An extended distance hookshot. There's a spider right over there. How cool is that? I probably don't have the distance for him either. Nope. Yeah, wow. All the chat is just like, Antroid, you're an idiot. Actually, I just forgot that it existed. I remember that there's a like a hookshot related second item in Twilight Princess, but that's pretty much the extent of my memory about that kind of stuff. Okay, is this blocked forever or is this bombable perhaps? Can I... Fine, jeez. Not Gerudo, what? Didn't you... Okay, maybe at the very least I'm pretty sure you use it in the Gerudo area. Maybe I get in the Shadow... No, in the Shadow Temple there's the boots. Right? Ah, wait a second, it's the Water Temple, isn't it? It's the fucking Water Temple. Yeah, yeah. I think it's the Water Temple. Anyway. Do I play this again? Probably should have read Navi's description of that carpet or something. If she even tells me anything. Okay, Navi, tell me something. Tell me something, girl! I guess I need to find a Goron somewhere. Tell me what's going on. No Afghan, I have no idea what it even... I mean, from the name I can kind of surmise what that might be, but I have no idea that sort of thing existed. Stop the... Ah, right, stop the... Also, don't give me hints. But that's right, yeah, to be fair, I probably would have thought about that eventually, but I don't want hints. I want to figure shit out myself. It's a blessing I've forgotten so much of this game. I need this... Oh, it's the child Goron. Let's bomb the child. I'm always up for bombing some children. Well, I mean, myself included. Child, you motherfucker. You probably saw me and I needed to get slightly farther away. I don't know about Russian army hazmat. I don't remember ever reading or hearing anything positive about it.
I feel like we have the shittiest army.
Might be very possible. But I literally have no information.
From what I understand, there are some... fuck, I don't really know the English for that. Well, basically, like some departments of the army, like some special forces and shit, that actually go through some good training and are actually capable for, like, warfare. But just regular guys that get drafted, or whatever it's called, this, like, mandatory army service, they aren't really taught anything worthwhile in the army.
Man, I just keep fucking this up in various ways. In the meantime... Ugh! I didn't mean to. Actually, maybe I can turn this to my advantage. No, I cannot. Well, shit, I'm gonna run out of bombs on this side. Ah, there's bomb flowers in there. I don't even need bombs. I'm smart. Come on, child. Hopefully this bomb flower doesn't have like a 4 times extended week. Where's... There we go. Surely that should be... God damn it! God damn it!
Once again, what I've just said, I don't really know that for a fact, but that's like the impression I get from reading like people's impression of the army, like people who actually serve.
Finally got this fucker. How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hear my name and tremble. I am Link, hero of Gorons. Fuck you, I'm Link. Attack! No! Saria is dead. Oh, alright. And he still has a beard. Child Goron. What? Your name is also Link? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and hero Link. My dad is Darunia. Do you remember him? Dad named me Link after you because you're so brave. And fat. It's a cool name, I really like it. Link, you're a hero to us Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Please give me your autograph. Wow. Send it to my friend Link of the Gorons. Oh, I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this. Please help everyone. My dad, Darunia, went to the fire temple. A dragon is inside. If we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. You'd better try to calm him down if you can. Maybe I'm going to talk to him. What do you want to ask him? About the Gorons. About the dragon. A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Volvagia living in this mountain. Actually, I don't know. I hope that's how you pronounce Volvagia. Because Volvagia would be kind of stupid sound. Actually, no, it's not stupid, but it would be not how I thought of it all my life. That dragon is very scary. He ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons, boom! Destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know because my dad is a descendant of the hero. You know what, I've heard enough. I've heard enough! Oh, I guess I need to do it in order. Instead of the fire temple, while my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try to save everyone. Please help Link. I'll give you this heart-resistant... What? Heart-resistant? Heat-resistant tunic. A heart-resistant tunic would be a terrible thing for Link. Wow, chat full screen, new messages. Let me quickly go whilst you watch this spinning tunic. One of them show Muslim British soldier operation. Okay, that's pretty stupid. Disgusting. Well, the gay part, I have no, what's the word? Not opposition, but what's the word? I have nothing against it, let's just put it this way. But the Muslim part is kind of ridiculous, like, inclusivity gone too far.
Well, you know, there is nothing wrong with being a Muslim too.
Well,
except like praying in the middle of combat. That doesn't sound very productive.
In my mind, someone's like actually like 100% seriously religious. There's a tiny bit, at the very least, some tiny bit wrong with them, because I'm a bigot. But I don't know. Let's not go further because it's boring. Also, speaking of Muslims, aren't we gonna hear some Muslim chants very soon? Yes. Mangalaga was Link's pet. Wow, that's pretty dumb. Why would he have been Link's pet? Yeah, that's pretty retarded. Because Volvagia, according to this baby Goron, was an ancient dragon that got killed. How was he a pet? That is retarded. Manga is non-canon. Except I already knew that, but you know. So what exactly do I gain from these things being open? Oh. Well, I don't need any of this. Could buy a potion, but it's not like I'm bad at this game, bad enough to die. And there's nothing quite here for me to do unless this thing moves or something. Grab! Oh! Shit, well, I don't remember. I would just have gone back to the crater top of the mountain, honestly. But there's apparently something in here. It goes to the crater on top of the mountain. Cool! Let's put our new cool-ass tunic. Link in the menu screen cannot decide what color he wants to be. Right, well, you know what? Before we do anything else, we need a hammer for the stones and shit. So let us just go get the teleport song and stuff. Yes, Afghan. Most of them are, but very loosely, usually. I think they are supposed to represent like people's retellings of some of these legends, and some of these legends are connected to each other. Some of them really aren't. And I mean, Breath of the Wild has a lot of carryover from the older games, but it doesn't like specifically mention any of them. But then again, I don't think either does Twilight Princess. it just has hints of the connection, and I mean, Breath of the Wild has hints of the connection because a lot of the names are kind of slightly changed names of characters from this game, and I don't mean names of characters in Breath of the Wild, names of like this giant robot beasts from ancient ninja technology, and they are named presumably after the sages, like because for example Ruto is the fish girl, right? And the giant monster robot thing from the Zora area in Breath of the Wild is named Rita, I think, or something like that. And the other names are also kind of like that, like Naboru in this game is someone we haven't seen yet. Actually, we have. I'm lying, we have seen Naboru once. But she has also like Naborus or Nabori or something like that. Something is named after her in Breath of the Wild. Majora's Mask is cool, and it's one of the direct sequels. Anyway, something that grows over time, a true friendship, a feeling in the heart that becomes strong over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. The song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the bold arrow of fire, and if I remember right, this is my favorite of the teleportation songs. Let's listen. Actually, first we need to like learn the notes. Ah, yeah, I remember this one. I really like this one. Just that ending is really good, in my opinion. Reminds me of something I would hear in like Hero Might Magic 3 or something, I don't know. Really like it, but yeah. So I feel like, well, I mean, there is of course the Hyrule Historia, which has a timeline explanation apart from some of the newest Zelda games, but you can kind of deduce how those fit as well. But I think it's supposed to be like this world and general stuff that happens in these games is true, and it's all one world, and some characters are the same, like Ganondorf is the same person reincarnated and whatnot, and like the races and all that, they persist, but a lot of the events get lost in time and warped by people telling each other, passing on the legends. And what we see in the games, because there's a lot of differences between the same places and stuff often, that reflects the legends being twisted. So that's how I interpret it. Okay, let's, I guess, do this. I don't remember if there is anything in Majora's Mask that I need to replay to understand, to be honest. Unless you mean you don't... Oh shit, there's two of them. Unless you mean you don't get everything on the first run. Which I think you can do, like there's no requirement for a second run, right? Oh, there's two of them! What the fuck is wrong with this game? Also, I can't really get to him. Can I get to him? There's all that money that I really want. Oh well. Skulls don't throw me off, thank you. I wonder, he will probably explain himself immediately, but I think he meant in like, he didn't understand like why a Zelda game was like that, because it's really an outlier amongst Zelda games. Even Twilight Princess is more normal, and Twilight Princess is pretty weird in darker ways. Not really like, I guess nothing, and it's still a child-friendly game, well, as far as this, at least. But there's some weird shit. Looking forward to seeing if Hippocat wakes up when some of the interesting stuff happens in Majora's Mask, at least. Right, Fire Temple. Let's see if I got the right version. Man, there's battle music, of course. But what if I hooked you? Fuck. Maybe Hazmati, maybe that's like fossilized wood, essentially stone. I don't know if I hookshot to it, if it bonks off. Considering it's just planks across the gaps over probably... Oh, there we go. There we go.
It is.
Yep. Yeah, they probably didn't bother making those wooden planks hookshotable, so I can justifiably claim they are like wood turned stone from fossilization or whatever. Actually, fossilization is for bones, isn't it? There's probably another term for wood that turns to stone. Please don't eat me. If you eat something like me, you'll get a stomach ache. You'll be sorry. Don't be sorry, be assertive. I don't know. That doesn't actually fit the situation at all, but whatever. Oh, don't sue me. Oh man, I revived all the bats. Let's just escape. Oh, there's that asshole. Still alive. Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it really is Link. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on that mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he is going with my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead to try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoner cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. Petrify, there we go, that's the correct term of them. Thank you, yes. That's exactly what I meant. Ah, yeah. But I mean, some rocks are quite brittle. Also, they probably... Actually, no, in Majora's Mask, Gorons are quite impervious to lava, I think. I love them.
Well, that's the best part about them, Hazmati.
Exactly. Hippocate gets me. Climb on this, please. I don't know if I need to, but whatever. Ooh! Okay, I caught it on my back. Turn to it. That's just how good I am at catching fairies in the bottles. Right, I'm just gonna put this here for safety instead of... and probably this. Actually, probably more likely to need bombs. Because I can probably use the hookshot for anything a bow does. Huh, well, you know what, I'm not gonna let my ghosts go. I've seen episodes of Ghostbusters about that, nothing good ever comes out of that. Can you, Hazmati? I guess maybe... What? Link, are you stupid? What? Can I walk in lava now? I guess this tunic is really strong. Oh, I slightly burned. Oh well. But yeah, doesn't this chance say something like something Allah and something else Allah? Yeah, whatever. I actually cannot hear it. Maybe I'm stupid, but I cannot hear the word Allah in there.
I can't hear it either.
Maybe it sounds different in actual Arab language or however. I don't want to say Muslim language because that's probably stupid as hell. Speak! Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. And the real reason we need to save them because they have chests with keys inside their prison cells. To be fair, the prison door isn't opened by a key, so that's not quite as stupid as it could have been. Still though. Oh, Hazmai, I wonder if that is the reason why you're finding it more creepy than most of us. That would be interesting. Okay, is there anything in this hole? No. Alright, so that is the big chest key door lock. Did we have a locked door somewhere else? Yes, we have. We did have. Yeah, Afghan, we discussed that before. They haven't actually publicly released commercially a version of this game with those chants. They removed them before they started selling it. But I'm pretty sure it's like a sample of Muslim chanting. It's not Japanese. Could be interpreted as Japanese if you don't really know the languages, I guess. Which I don't, but I have information. Okay, I guess that's kind of cool that that is there, but does it like teleport if I play the right A down, right A down? Was it sold champion? I'm fairly sure that in that Pop Fiction video it says that it was never sold. It was removed before release. I feel like it might have been like promotional beta shit instead. I don't know. But yeah, it wasn't like anyone complained about it, they just took the initiative and decided to remove it. Hopefully I'm not missing anything like down there that I should have done before going here, but whatever. Oh hey Hippocat, recognize this shit from Link to the Past. Much easier in here.
Oh boy.
There's a like. Can I paralyze the like? Yes, yeah! I actually didn't want to get like sucked into it. Fuck off, like. I remember there was in the early days of the internet. I saw this like parody site, like MySpace, but for Zelda characters, and the like giving everyone likes or something. That was one of the jokes. Also, there was a very good joke because one of there was a rock. I don't remember why there was a rock as a character. But you know what, let's just use the hookshot. But it was funny because one of those characters posted like a picture of a book says cooking rocks, and the rock was like, I am offended by this. Okay, so there's nothing in here, okay. Unless there's something I can see maybe with the Lens of Truth, no, okay. We're just gonna pretend that was for the spider. Unless... I don't know, Champion, I feel like I've definitely heard information that this was never sold, but I don't remember well enough to argue the point. Or like, more like, contest your information, let's just put it that way. Can I pull or push it? What's the point of it, of like this recess in the floor if I can't? Let's just teleport it back, I guess then. Write it down, write it down. Luis, my chat can definitely handle bad language, but maybe not from everyone. Yeah.
No, it's just that YouTube has this new thing that you can select like interesting messages only, or like all messages.
Oh shit,
and
right.
Interesting messages that's selected by default.
That's called top chat or live chat, and for some reason, even though I previously selected live chat, it was back to top chat, which I have now changed, so try again, Luis. Oh, actually it just showed the message. Yeah, that's really bad language. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Luis. I wonder if it'll show up on the OBS. No, it doesn't show up on the OBS. Yeah, that's a bit stupid, but okay.
I wonder how can you switch this on OBS?
I'm fairly sure if I just do this, maybe, or maybe not. Huh, didn't this used to like update the chat in OBS? Whatever, not important. Releasing me, I'm afraid to go? Yes, here's a secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. Just like a Link to the Past. I actually didn't remember that this was the case for this game, so... Useful secret, Mr. Goron. Right. I got nothing out of that except for another key to replace the one I just used. Actually, no. That's a lie. I didn't use the key on that door. I used the key to get into this large hole. So there might be more stuff in here that I can use. Also, why don't I just run in the lava? Honestly, it's not a big bother. Can you please, Link? Time? Just thinking. Yeah, the blood stuff I remember as well.
So you're gonna have blood in this version of the game.
Yeah, there's like, if I remember correctly, there's a cutscene where he like coughs up some blood. And it was turned green, predictably enough.
Man, this censorship shit is stupid.
Yeah, well, I mean, age ratings. Wasn't it Doom that caused age ratings to be a thing, or was it GTA? I don't remember.
Probably Doom.
Yeah, that sounds likely. Ugh, screw you. Ah, super screw you, actually. Heh. You know what, champion? You know, the head stabbing and other stabbing in the future games is slightly more substantial. In both Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, there is more substantial stabbing of Ganon.
Yeah, now if you look at Doom and Mortal Kombat, it just seems so tame.
Oh, Mortal Kombat.
It's hard to imagine that there was like some problem with these games.
I forgot about Mortal Kombat doing that. Yeah, that's true. I think, yeah. Where does this go? Is there any reason to be here? That looks like some weird... Okay, you know what? Before I go into any other doors, I feel like one of those platforms surely must also rise up. This one. Because there is a passage here with pots in it. Probably useless, but who knows. Well, graphic for stabbing. I don't know precisely what you mean for graphic by stabbing, because it's definitely shown straight up the sword, like going into Ganondorf's body or head in the future games, but there's like no specific like scar graphic or anything like that, or any flesh wound that you can see. That's true. I don't remember if this game has something like that. I don't only remember the coughing of the blood, but there's still I think. Even the 3DS remake still has like the blood on various textures in the bottom of the well and Shadow Temple, right? Okay. Is there anything I could possibly achieve by jumping on this? I guess not. Well, let us see. This looks a bit suspicious. Did people actually complain? I guess maybe they did. Ah, there's the different sound. Not gonna lie, I probably would have still thought to destroy this. It still is really stupid to complain about blood, like, what the hell? It's not something you need to be sheltered from. There's a secret for saving me. I guess little children are probably scared by it, but parents... I guess that's why the ratings are a thing, so parents know what not to buy for their little children. Man, this is a confusing moral issue, let's not discuss it. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate. You can also use the Goron special code to do the job.
Man, when I was a kid, I was just outside all the time. And I was getting all kinds of cuts and bruises and injuries and shit. So I had a lot of experience with blood.
Well, I don't know. I guess I also fell on my knees a couple times at the very least. But I feel like I remember like scenes from horror movies with a lot of blood in it. And really stupid and innocent looking. Actually, none of them probably looked innocent. But really stupid stuff scared the hell out of me as a child. But of course, it was never any reason for like my parents to complain to someone, even if they could. So it's pretty stupid anyways. But yeah, a lot of mothers out there are way overprotective. And think the world owes it to them to kinda help them raise their child. I don't know why they're called soccer moms though. That has always been a mystery that I have never looked into, personally. We prepare for stuff that takes a long time. Man, at least this isn't Twilight Princess. Also, I don't remember where to actually go here. Is there a ha. I guess I can probably just stand on the top of this, can I? Oh yes, this looks precautious, but sure. Is precautious a word? I think it is. Ah yeah, I would like to speak to the manager, that's also yeah. Well, I get ooh. There is a subcategory of entitled people, and they express their entitlement in different ways. I never ever raise a stink in the shop. Unless, like, I have not been purposefully misled in any way ever. That would be a cause to raise a stink. But when like something is taking too long, there are definitely people who goes like, "Oh, why don't you have more people out on the what's like registers? Nah, don't you know this is taking too long?" And I was like, "Jesus, lady, shut the hell up! No one cares. You suck." This is a marvelous construction. It just occurred to me that I still don't have either a map or a compass. Well, are we gonna get something soon? This dungeon seems pretty linear. What's this called? Torch Slug! Well, this game doesn't have super creative names for some of the enemies. Wherever the regular extinguisher will run away, destroy it before it relights. How about I just slash at a bunch with my sword? Give me Titanite. No? Okay.
Actually, in a shop near my house, they have this banners near registers that say like, if you are fifth in the line, call this number,
Oh,
and we'll get more people down.
Interesting, I've never seen that. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. Oh, timed puzzles! That I'm not equipped to solve right now because I need to push this thing first. Actually, do I really? Isn't it just a shortcut back? It's probably just a shortcut back. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna slash it. That guy told me about the bombs, so I could use a bomb here to have a bigger delay on this crystal. But I might be able to make it anyway. Where now? If only I could see where the thing was. Oh yeah. What? Yeah. This is what you do, roughly. Of course you don't know economics. Did I say you or they? I meant to say they, whatever the case. Also, as might I think Ganondorf locked them up. Okay. So special crop. They make it sound like Mario Juan, whatever pronounce it like. Wow, that wasn't that big a delay. Guess I could have probably thrown it. Oh yeah. I need to throw it up from up here. Masterfully done. Man, when I was playing this game first time, I hadn't thought of that. I remember having a lot of time racing here. Please, I don't need hints. Especially hints that obvious. Come on, man. Oh boy, this is going back. Oh, wonderful! I wonder why in some places they are like, hey, use Z targeting to look around corners, and in some they just pull the camera up. Yeah, I'll tell you a secret. In this temple there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move. Use a sample of the Goron's special crop, you can break it. Yeah, this game totally ripped off some aspects of Dark Souls, Luis. Shameful. You know, this is the whole lock-on and combat system in general straight up lifted out of Dark Souls. Nintendo, I expected more! That was a bit intense. Okay, so this is a pointless place. I hope at least they don't kill you in like 1.5 hits. I enjoy that there's like, they bothered doing like the windows on this texture. Adds variety and some interesting aspects to the visuals here. Yes, I'm just gonna assume there ain't nothing important. Yeah! Yeah! Actually, I'm not gonna assume that because there might be something important. Yikes! Did I come from there? Fucking hell! Just roll to the end of the thing, please. What's wrong with you? This is maybe where I came from, but I'm not sure. No, I don't think it is. It is a new place with another Goron. Yeah. How many secrets do you know? When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or by rolling forward. Do you know that? I don't remember being on fire, to be honest, for longer than like 1 heart of damage or 1 tick of damage, however much that is. Also, yeah, Hazmat, I don't know if I ever specifically noticed it, but I remember enjoying the aesthetics in general of this temple back in the day. And really most of them. Yahoo! I've learned. Okay, so there's this. I'm gonna assume there's nothing else in this maze. Let's go. Might as well grab one of these. Hubba hubba. It's down there. Probably at the very least death. Oh, that's one of the earlier rooms. When did I climb so high? I guess I did climb this high. I rolled that one block up into the roof at one point. Yeah, stuff happened. This reminds me of map A09 from Doom 2. Ah, yeah. That thing is moving. Climb, Link, climb. Screw the bubbles, I don't care. Being pursued by fire. Actually, I'm not sure if I didn't need to stop on the way. Maybe it'll disappear. For 100, I wouldn't expect there to be that many triangles in him, to be honest. He is pretty blocky. Ah, I can jump this. I for some reason wasn't expecting to be able to. Oh shit, fire's coming. Well, okay. Apparently it does nothing. That's kind of weird. How do I get out of this without being burned then? You got the map. Whatever, let's just walk through this. Go away. I guess you get in there after the wall of fire has passed. Maybe. Man, the Skyward Sword is such a mixed bag. Dungeons apparently are structured really cool. But honestly, I've watched playthroughs and I wasn't particularly enthused by any of them, even if they looked interesting. And the overworld is just a disgrace, kind of. compared to regular Zelda stuff. Can I stay here and avoid the fire, perhaps? Yes, I can, but how do I climb that stuff with the door? This doesn't seem to want to raise or anything. That face probably means nothing. Okay, well, I'm gonna go in that door then. Unless, of course, there's a thing. No, there's nothing. Well. Man, I only remember like the very first dungeon in Skyward Sword and the place with the giant Buddha statue in the like underworld and escaping by the rope and stuff like that. Because those are... The latter one is frequently mentioned. Because it's cool imagery, man! And the first one is just the first one, so it sticks in your memory. Hey, hey, hey! I don't know if I want to fall there right now. I maybe kind of want to try to press that button first. And this reminds me of map 24 from Doom. Oh yeah, the mining facility, I remember that, but like, also there's the ship sand thing time also. I don't know, I just kind of like, it's not really all that Zelda-ish. Kind of weird. I guess it was probably fun to play still though. If you are a fan of the Zelda dungeons. Okay, where is that even at? I guess it probably was there, that little thing. Oh, there's a thing to climb out of as well. That's nice, but I'm still gonna go visit the Goron. Navi, seriously. No, okay, thank you. Huh, I didn't know that, Hazmati, that's cool. I thought it was just like, hey, desert, rocks, maybe fire. Generally orange. Find the places you can see on the map. We can't reach, try playing your Ocarina. What? That makes no sense, but you know, maybe it refers to that one block with a spider behind it. Afghan, I am not sure which stance do you want explained. People who watch playthroughs or people who play? There's a lot of games I really can't be asked to play. And some games I can't play because I don't have the platform to. So that's why I watched Zelda Let's Plays. Because I really like the series, but I've only played like up to Majora's Mask before at some point.
I sure am happy that Antroid is playing this and not me.
Yeah, you probably couldn't handle. Yeah. But I definitely watch less Let's Plays these days. Only blind Let's Plays of games, that's parts of them even. Just reacting to certain things in them, like in Dark Souls games, some of the bosses and lore stuff. So when some later sure to meet up with some creatures and dance as they attack. I also hurt them. Looks like you might need some of Goron's special herb. That's all I have to tell you. Ugh. Man, I have no shortage of keys in this dungeon. And I'm back here. But why? I do need to check out that one locked door still. Actually, am I back here? I guess it reset. Yeah. I don't think it would be fun to watch Hazmat. It would probably be mildly to extremely frustrating.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I also enjoy how this tiny difference in height that you can see this part where the stone slides, right? This little half a foot of height. is enough for Link to be actually able to jump and grab this instead of just having the only option be push. That probably won't hit. Not even remotely. But that might. I only watched PewDiePie's Conker's Bad Fur Day playthrough, to be honest. I couldn't stand his pretending to be scared and reacting stuff.
Well, I don't know, really long time ago, he was kinda shit. But some of the stuff he makes right now is kinda good.
Yeah, at least like right now he does a lot of speaking up about stupid shit that people do. And that's always useful.
I like him when he is not pretending to be a stupid douchebag.
Exactly, when he's being serious. Oh, there's that thing that I didn't notice first time. Actually, why would I? I guess that's alright, cool. Where does this go again? Doesn't it go behind the... Oh.
Did I ever make videos of Dark Souls 1? I remember I played Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, and I rage quit. But I don't remember Dark Souls 1.
Good question. I remember you playing through it and complaining to me personally because you liked it less than 2. But I don't remember you recording any of it though. Okay, now we didn't get anything new. We did get a couple keys, but I don't remember any locked doors besides that one. Guess I could always just try jumping to it or something. Like, what if Link just stands straight up can make this jump without any platforms or boost? Yes, he can! Wow! Okay, well, never mind. Run the fuck away. Was that Dark Souls 1? Did he really record Dark Souls 1 stuff? You can sit down from here. Isn't that the room where we saw Darunia? Oh, yeah, oh, Hint, hint, hint.
Well, I found Antroid on Samomania forums.
Yeah, that was a lifetime ago, man. So, Hippocat, how do you feel about doors that are sticking outside of the walls like this? Do you feel any particular
I don't
emotion?
really feel anything in particular.
How do you feel about doors that don't have any doorways behind them?
Okay, that's...
Mimic doors.
kinda...
Oh, I nearly fell down there. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I need to fall down there at some point, but let me demonstrate what they do. They fuck you up.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Fuck off. Is there at any point anything behind one of them? I don't remember. Okay, let me see first about this hole. Oh. There ain't no hole really to speak of.
Man, I just can't believe anyone gave half a shit about Doodle Cat channel.
Yeah.
That LP was the shittiest LP on all of YouTube.
There are probably can be found shittier LPs. Yeah. Actually, there's probably most LPs are shittier because we don't see the gigantic amount of stupid shit that just random children upload to YouTube. There's the compass. Do I have the map? Yeah, oh, somewhere I found the map. I don't even remember where I got the map. Hello there, Rock. How are you feeling today? I didn't see it because of the camera, but you know, my own fault. Okay, I'm guessing I just cannot cannot go to that side of this. Yeah. Man, the camera isn't the best for this. Right, well, let's try this side of the fire maze. I think I remember doing something stupid like this. No. Oh shit, well, Luis, that's pretty late in my career. I think that was not very long before I stopped Let's Playing and started streaming eventually. After fucking... I don't remember if I did like the 3 hack and slash games after Dark Souls 1 or before. Probably after. I feel like it was after. Okay, that is clearly where I need to be. Please. Yes, I did do Crusaders, yes. And
Or maybe Crusaders did you, Antroid?
Impossible. I did Crusaders, Rune, and that other thing, Blade of Darkness, at the same time. So there is really no telling which of those you might have seen first, because they have been coming out at roughly the same days. I don't remember how did I release them, like on certain days a week or something? Whatever, speak. Please don't hit me, yes. Okay, don't speak if you don't want. How do I open this? How about if I go out here? That could be the other side of that one other place. Asshole. Man, it is so much easier to hit bats with a sword in Breath of the Wild. Not even funny. I feel like Link's swings have like a gigantic hitbox. Oh shit, I looked at the chat exactly when this was going on. I'm going to assume some fire somewhere. You see that? Ah yeah, that big fucking wall of fire, okay. Can I just... Yes I can. Man, that camera thing throws me off. I kinda hate that shit. I hate that it turns the camera after that button cutscene. But oh well. Nothing too hard. Get that goddamn pot. Okay, thank you. You know what I want though? I've recently become overtaken with this idea, taking things to a new level. Instead of being a YouTuber and maybe like dreaming of becoming a popular YouTuber, I instead want to be like a creator of something, like of some game that continuously gets updates, and there's like a series of YouTubers that just obsessively follow every update, like Yandere Simulator or some of those like survival games. That would be pretty cool. But unfortunately I can't think of any game to make that would be like continuously updated like that. Alright,
how about you fucking make horror game first?
Well, I mean, we're working on that. Just like earlier today we did some things with Ben actually, because he came back from like a week of being absent somewhere. Flare Dancer distinguishes flaming closed first. I'd be glad to.
How's that demo coming along, Antroid?
First, let me deal with this idiot. Well, actually, yeah, we have worked towards that demo specifically, because there is going to be snow in it, and we have fixed the snow material and shader a little bit. Yeah, okay. I also like the voice clips of this guy.
Antroid is a little bit of everything. Game dev related.
Yeah, I can do many things, but I cannot really do any of them on a professional level or on a competent indie sort of self-paying level yet. I have programmed for Unity on C#, but it's really like I really lack any deep understanding of how to better do things because I've programmed very simple things. Oh shit, now he's blue. The body the Buddha or whatever. I have drawn some textures, I've modeled some models, I've even tried animating one a couple times maybe. I've designed some levels to be sure, that's probably my strongest strength. I've written shit that could be used in games. I've made shitty music for you. Man. I'm like Tide or whatever the like laundry detergent is. Can do everything but nothing very well. I guess there's... I don't want to call myself Jack of all trades because that actually sounds like you're good at everything. I've just tried many things because I've been forced to as a like a level maker for games amateurly on the internet. You kind of have to do everything yourself or just steal everything, and I never was a big believer in like stealing all the textures. Music was fine though for the most part. Stealing music was a different thing. Now it's green. What the hell? You're changing materials on me, fella. Also, that's an interesting fact Champion didn't know. Actually, I don't remember reading something about something in this version being like prone to fucking up, but I don't remember what it was definitely. So it's good to know. And I don't think I would have thought of using hammer on this guy, to be honest. Even if I encounter one more after I've gotten the hammer, which I'm assuming I'm just gonna get here in the middle maybe. Oh shit! Explosion. Okay. Yeah, Master of None. That's the proper edition to clarify that. Eh. I did. I did also voice act for a couple of things.
Oh boy! Don't remind me.
Oh shit! It's just like that other place. Probably my better piece of voice acting work would be Father Grigori in some guys like Gmod videos.
I wish those still existed somewhere.
I think I might have a few on my hard drive, but I've never looked too hard. I might not have any with my voice. I also voiced Breen in them, but Breen was just shit because I couldn't find a separate voice for him. It was like a kind of like my normal voice. But
Kazmati, if you can be arsed, there's a video on my channel of me playing through Brutal Balls in mod for Series M. Antroid does a bit of acting there.
there is a place like outside the large castle there, and if you want to just go by like thumbnails on the timeline, at some point that like there's a house nearby, and my character, the character that I voice rather, is in that house.
And it's a glorious character.
Yeah, and a glorious moment of anger from Hippocat.
Brutal Balls or something.
Yeah, it was Brutal Bolzen. Man, this reminds me of several Doom levels at once. Yeah, that one, Luis. That's the one. But yeah, as I said, my best role is probably Father Grigori. Ah! You know what's surprisingly easy to do with a keyboard that you wouldn't expect? This. Now that everyone reminded me, or just I reminded myself, I'm probably gonna, when I finish the stream, before I switch it off completely, I'm gonna check where I think there might be a file on my computer. Like disable the audio sharing and just check for myself if it's like not super bad. And see if I can play it for you guys right before we switch off the stream. But in the meantime, I found a large ass hammer Let's hit things. Cooler hammer than the one in the Link to the Past. Hazmati, that is a video series, like a joke video series in early Gmod. By some guy I've known from like playground.ru forums about GTA or something, I don't remember exactly. I honestly don't even remember what the series was called, like NB something something, and I couldn't find it on YouTube ever since. His name was Spectre from like Twisted Metal games, but I couldn't find it. Maybe I'll look for it on YouTube as well. Some of the earlier episodes are pretty funny. But I definitely have a corrupted file of like one of my favorite episodes that I can't play. He also did a series called Nuts. Also like Gmod, and he used a lot of music from the Neverhood game. Russian speaker who tries to speak. Who is speak proper English is still Russian. You know what? I have no idea. Like, yeah. I guess I could. This maybe sounds a bit like a Russian accent, but not really how people in the West perceive a Russian accent to be. Like my boss...
like Nico's accent from GTA 4.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever heard any Russian person speak English like that.
Oh shit! What? Oh right, maybe I hammer this thing. But yeah, I don't know if I could... I'm really bad at accents in general. The only one I could do... Oh, what? Well, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Father Grigori had an accent, but that's like a Georgian accent coming from a Russian speaker. That's mildly possible for me. Okay, question. How do I... What do I put on this? A crate! From this one room. This exact room where I've seen crates. Genius.
Well, he's Serbian or something.
Yeah, but the same accent he has, I've heard people employ when they're trying to make a stereotypical Russian accent. Though, honestly, the more stereotypical Russian accent is kind of like this... Oh, I destroyed all the crates. It's kind of like you can hear sometimes this like whiny voice. I wonder if GTA 4 had characters with this voice. I'm trying to remember where I heard it most. You're like, that kind of voice like you tend to hear for Russian characters for some reason. And they have also a peculiar accent, but yeah, mine is nowhere near what people think of as a Russian accent. I've had someone tell me it sounded Spanish, which was kind of ridiculous, but you know, people are strange.
Well, I don't know, Hazmati, from what I've heard of Serbian language, it is kind of similar. Like, to a point you can understand some of it.
Which looks rusted. Looks lusted. You know what? Looks lusted is actually like a sentence. Huh. Also, we were told to do something to a column, which is what I'm gonna do. That's gonna help me in some fashion. But first, let's go visit the store. Maybe there's like the boss key is there. No, actually I remember the boss key. It's somewhere near the beginning of the dungeon. Write it down, write it down. Oh, I mean without the apostrophe even, like multiple rooks lasted. It's like a chess love triangle. 2 rooks lasted over 1 queen. Man, the camera, thank you very much for this camera. Where did the box go?
Someone somewhere is writing porn fanfiction of chess right now.
Well, I'm happy to have brought more art into the world. Also, the Serbian, like the guy had... I'm pretty much certain he didn't really have any research into Serbian accents, and his name wasn't a real like Serbian name or anything. And again, his name did... I think it was a Serbian word, so maybe it was intentional. But who knows? A religious... yes, secret. A door is hidden inside the statue at the entrance to this temple. But the Goron's special crop won't work on it. Don't you have anything stronger? I might. Ah, yeah. I just saw that message about Stalker from Luis there. I mostly, I think I'm thinking of the Metro series. Artyom had very typical like whiny Russian accent voice. На печку материну. Well, that could be taken several ways if you try to guess what it means in Russian. Also,
well, it probably means something has to do with mother and probably sexual intercourse.
Yeah. Or stuffing. Напичкать. Okay. Ah, yeah. I thought this thing was something I needed to hit my hammer. Maybe it ain't. Oh, fuck you too then. Also, yeah, I did hear that his, like, the actual Serbian language parts are really bad. Which is kinda sad. Though it really, you know, I think there was a lot of Russian in that game that sounded perfectly, like, natural. Especially from pedestrians just walking in the beginning areas.
Зачем есть капуста, когда есть картошка?
And that, yeah, but I remember someone swearing really, like, I was surprised. I think someone was in the flat at the same time. I was playing that game and suddenly there's like this... I don't remember remotely what they might have said, but there was like this suddenly a swear from some like old granny or something. I was like, oh man, now I have to worry about people understanding what bad games I'm playing. Hey, this is a good idea, right? No damage. No damage run. Okay, so this ain't the first room of the entrance. Temple place? Heh, well spoken, Antroid. Anyway, I'm figuring out that perhaps the large boss key is behind door number something. Somewhere around here there was that one statue that we needed to fuck up with a hammer. Also, what was the recent thing? There was recently something that had Russian voices in it which were surprisingly authentic. Wow, this is a cutscene apparently, the beds freeze. What was I recently? What could it have been? I'm wondering now, man. It's not like I've seen any movies or TV series recently, maybe it was some game.
I can only think of Arrow TV series.
Yeah, I haven't
and
seen
it's kind of funny. Because like the main character is supposed to speak Russian really well. But he's so shit at it. It's like, holy fuck, he's bad. And it's funny because they have like background characters, like secondary characters. And I think they are just Russian. Because they speak perfect Russian.
Pretty much
and it's such a huge contrast when they are in the same scenes, like holy shit.
Pretty much the same for, I remembered where it was in X-Files. There's a character whose name I've forgotten, had a really weird name, but he was revealed to be a Russian spy. And there was a series where they like all get kidnapped for some Russian labor camp somewhere, like in some place where some meteorite fell or something, I don't know. And basically he was speaking to actual Russian actors, it looked like, as well. Pretty much the same thing. So I think it's just like they can afford to hire like side actors, Russian side actors, but there are no prominent enough actual professional, like super big or big enough Russian actors for big roles. Man, was it like his name was something weird, like something Chuck or some Chuck or something, I don't remember. Not very Russian sounding. But it was very funny when he was conversing with someone who had like 1,000 times better actual Russian sounding Russian. He was like the English version of, I will now read these letters without understanding how they sound. Do I want this? I guess I do. Oh, fuck off. Nah, yeah. I hope I don't need a shield. Actually. And my tunic. Well, fuck you. Can I maybe get it all back? It did tell me that I could be able to return it if I killed it fast enough. Let's hope the game is merciful. Alright, I got everything back, cool. Well, Hazmat Ukrainians, there are different Ukrainians with different opinions as far as I understand. That kind of stuff.
Well, they are going for like Ukrainian language everywhere, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
It's not like they're trying to outlaw Russian,
I feel
but
like it was
I think they're like passing some laws and shit, like to force people use Ukrainian, like in schools.
Ah, yeah.
And maybe like officials, some companies and such.
Yeah, I guess that's what I was thinking of. Okay, so let's not use the hammer on this guy. I guess we do refight him.
Yeah, especially after recent events, Hazmat.
I thought Mexicans were like Speedy Gonzales, pretty much. Aren't they?
I don't know. Mexicans speak Spanish, and the only Mexican guy I know of is Mexican runner.
I know for a fact that they didn't, like, at large, they didn't get offended at all by Speedy Gonzales. So at least they're chill when it matters sometimes. Because I'm pretty sure Ariba isn't actually a word. Oh, explosion! Yes, okay. Ah, but anyway, nationality is grand. Just in general as a concept. Fun fact, in Breath of the Wild, there are metal chests, and I guess the regular chests are kind of made of stone as well. And if you're not wearing any shoes, and you open them from the sides where Link just has to kick them like this to open, doesn't open with arms. He kicks it with his bare feet and he then clutches them while jumping because they hurt. Because he just hit a metal fucking chest with his foot, which probably isn't very pleasant. Well, Afghan, I wonder how Russian sounds to native Ukrainians who might... Like, if there are Ukrainians who have never heard Russian. Because to me, as a Russian, Ukrainian sounds really, really funny. More than anything else. Hi, Fanuris. Komninos? That sounds like it comes from an Asterix cartoon. I hope I didn't just offend you by saying that. There are Asterix big time, yes. Please help Big Brother. Where does this go? I have everything. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess I went there and couldn't open that and just left. Right, well, we are nearly at the boss. I don't think you can do anything to these holes. At the very least, nothing I need to be thinking about. Let's just go. This column really helps me. Let's see this undead dragon Volvagia. If I remember correctly, he shares Dodongo's battle music, which kind of makes it interesting that the two Goron-themed, like rock-themed bosses have a separate music track from all other boss tracks. But it's a cool boss track as well, so I welcome the variety, definitely. I wonder if I'm gonna die. Oh, you know what? I wanted to guess that was a Greek-sounding username, but I actually I was more comfortable saying the Asterix thing. Asterix, yes.
There is also Belarusian Hazmati.
Oh man. Do 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 do. Get stuffed. Oh. So this guy is pretty cool. He's like main procedurally moving or whatever. Yikes.
You know, it's interesting. The game is pretty much like general fantasy, but this guy is like not the general fantasy dragon, but like Asian dragon.
Yeah. I usually really dislike it when they insert Japanese or Asian stuff into general fantasy, as you call it. But this is like the lesser offender. I usually like when there's samurai or katanas, that stuff I really just feels out of place. But actually, Breath of the Wild, I don't remember other. I know there are more regular dragons in Wind Waker, at least one. But Breath of the Wild has also 3 giant serpents that are just like this one, the Chinese slash Japanese slash whatever. Oh, nicer. I also might not have equipped my shield after having it eaten. Also, yeah, katanas in Dark Souls, like, I mean, you know, it's stupid because it does usually tend to have like different cultural styles for their fictional countries, and I am almost always fine with like Arabic stuff, sometimes with Egyptian stuff. I would be definitely fine with like if there was like a fantasy version of ancient Greece, for example. But when it's like Oriental stuff, I'm not a big fan. Which was unfortunate because the Kakariko Village in Breath of the Wild was all that. But they compensated by having that, whatever it was called, Riga or Viga or whatever clan. Oh man, I am nearly dead, I just noticed. And that clan's big boss was hilarious. I'm hoping this guy is near dead as well, because I am about to get the game over. I haven't brought a fairy because I wanted ghost room. Please look. Fucking hell, Navi. I wanted to lock onto that guy. Did I? Oh no, I did catch a fairy at some point. Yeah, with my back turned to it. Right, well, fairy, you are definitely a cooler fairy than Link to the Past because you just gave me all my hearts back. Thank you. This boss, from what I remember from the old days, I got the impression that it was kind of a fan favorite for whatever reason. I guess he's pretty cool. And cooler than most Zelda Ocarina of Time bosses, to be honest. Like, the Water Temple boss is just kinda lame. Yeah, I don't really need to bother, but I think you can avoid those rocks because I think he's throwing them from where he is. And you can at least see the shadows, or at least they don't like randomly fall elsewhere. Okay, thank you, Navi. That's what I wanted. Lock on. Man, maybe I should be still using jump attacks, because it seems like I can only get one hit off there. Man, I feel like there's some interesting discussion going on in the chat. Roman stuff, I only saw something about Akira, something Roman. Like, the Empire being mildly Roman-ish in the Elder Scrolls games has always been pretty cool to me. No! How could you? It's kind of weird boss, because I keep forgetting what attacks he even has. I keep like rediscovering all his attacks for the first time and just dodging them. I mean, he breathes fire and throws rocks, but how exactly, like what patterns they use, I'm just like, whatever. Something probably is happening somewhere. I probably won't die because I have many hearts. There we go, at least I finished with the jump attack. Cool. Okay, when this guy dies, I'm gonna read back the chat and reply to stuff as necessary. 27 Kakariko, blah blah blah. Titan's Quest. I have actually not played that because it sounds like a top-down RPG, and I'm generally not a fan of those.
It's like Diablo,
Yeah.
but in different setting.
I could add it to my list of things to like take a look at when I'm 8 years old and living in a home or something. I don't know. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Everything else seems normal and stuff that I agree with. Skyrim politics, man. That's like, isn't that like the least subtle approach to, hey, this is conflicting politics, guys. Make a moral choice, guys. If you want that type of stuff, play freaking Witcher.
Also, for the record, both sides are shit in Skyrim.
I remember originally I was like, oh, I'm gonna choose the natives there. Well, the second time I was like, you know what, Empire is probably cooler, I'm gonna choose the Empire, but I don't think I've completed the Empire side. I don't know if how they are shit. Actually, I guess the general idea is still there. Thank you, brother, really appreciate also Hello Dragon Music. I remember you. Thank you, brother. I think you left like immediately last time, Dragon Music. Really appreciate what you did, I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. You turned out to be a real man, just as I thought you would. Well, Hazmati, if you are super slow about that when we get through the Zelda games and Metroid Prime 3, I'm finally gonna get to the Witcher series. I'm gonna get through Witcher 1 and Witcher 2. We will play Witcher 3 eventually. Hopefully neither of us is dead by that point. Blah blah blah. Also, you're the Sage of Fire, yes. Funny. Destiny. Nothing has made me happier than helping you seal the evil here. Hey, brother. Take this. This is a medallion that contains the power of fire spirits and my friendship. This guy should have been more about mutual respect than this. Oh, I'm such a big friend of yours. The Goron part is my favorite part of Majora's Mask though. Pre-dungeon. Or actually, you know what, I like all of them, but I like the Zora part less. Funnily enough, even though Zoras are my favorite place. But, you know, don't forget to remember others, yes. So what did I wanted to do something. Apart from finding those videos with Father Grigori, I want to do something immediately after finishing this dungeon. I guess I can go smash some boulders first and then see. This seems like a place I would be returning to with my long shot, perhaps. But I do want to smash some boulders. And I believe we don't need bombs for boulders anymore, in general. Because this probably works on the weaker ones as well. I smashed that boulder, Luis. Oh, this is just crap that I don't need, probably. Arrows, yeah, fuck you. I don't need any of the supplies, I have everything. He's probably selling bombs and like nuts or something. Yeah. Okay, so there are definitely quite a fair number of boulders to smash around, but I don't feel like going particularly far out of the crater here. I think next time we're gonna go straight to Water Temple without any delays and activities in between. And we're gonna resume the activities later. You know what I will do right now though? I will go sell my big ghosts. To free the space. Hey Pocket, you know what I bet you missed a lot.
Not this.
Not this! Not this! Well, tough shit. Look how pointy it is. Welcome, blah blah blah. I'm the Great Fairy of Wisdom. You don't look that wise. Wisdom would be blue color. I guess the environment is more blue than the other parts, other fountains. Magic power, receive it now. I have never used Farore's Wind so far. I probably could have used it if I had the capability of planning ahead in this game. So, I've been waiting to find out, what does the wisdom spell give you? Or do for you, or whatever.
Makes you wise.
Or is it just literally enhancing my magic meter? Well, cool. I guess I don't get a magic spell for this. I don't remember if there is a third spell. I don't know, Hazmati. I think the fairies are just a separate thing. They're just themed like after the favorite goddesses. Yeah, champ, I gathered as much from the descriptions, but I don't think I've ever thought to use it. It's not like this game is very large and like a particular journey from one specific location to another and then back ever intimidated me. I'm always happy to walk in these kinds of games, honestly. I did use Mark and Recall a lot on Morrowind though, because Morrowind got a bit tedious. Right, well, I'm gonna be back here with the long shot because there's a bunch of stuff here and there. At the very least, that whatever. And you know what? I could probably just walk off this, honestly. Maybe somehow. Yeah, okay, cool. Nairoslav, yeah, that's the one. I have no idea what it does. And where to even find it, but we'll probably find it eventually on our own. Don't tell me! I will find out on my own. Right, okay. So what was the... No, there's no chance I would remember that. They all look like that Afghan, they all look exactly the same. Up, right, left, up, okay. Up, right, left, up. I feel like part of me thinks that the wisdom spell is like in the desert area, but don't correct me if I'm wrong. This is just a presumption. Right, what did... Ah, yes, selling the ghosts. And after that I'm gonna go check for those files with potential voice act. Holy shit, there's like 4 separate things that have messaged me on Discord. I gotta check that out when I'm over. This, well, I mean when the stream is over, not when I'm over. Antroid is over, Antroid is dead. No, I'm not. Let's see. How much is this thing willing to give me? Actually, I have full money. And also, actually, I don't give a shit, because you know what? This is more for a quest than anything. I wonder if 1000 points is when she gives you the bottle. I heard you need to, like, not heard, I read that you need to give her all the big pose to get the bottle, but maybe you get a heart piece for 1000 points as well. Cool. That sounds like blackmail. But no, I am not so heartless as to delete my channel. I have some stuff I need on this channel, I feel. I don't remember particularly, but there probably is something. Right, well, on this note, next time we are going straight up for the water temple, without any activities before that, but maybe with some activities after that. And that next time will be tomorrow. Maybe at this time instead of our usual Saturday time, because it seems like there's more people maybe in the evening. And since it's not like the last day of a weekend, I don't really feel bad about doing it in the evening either. So yeah, there's that. Now give me a second whilst I am browsing my... Yeah, Luis, that was a nice chat. I'm still gonna read the chat, so don't like go, oh, thank you for the stream, goodbye. I'm looking at the chat, but I'm also looking through my files to see if I still have somewhere backups of my like Skype received files, because that's the only place I can think of. Random backups, there's the files, Spectre. Oh shit! I got a bunch of these NBs. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Is there another Spectre? Yeah, this is just empty. Yeah, okay, so there's this. Now you're gonna have to forgive me for initially turning off the sound, because I want to make sure I want this to be heard before anything else, and I will. There's modern Germany. Well, like I wouldn't be able to tell you that, but yeah, let me just quickly. La la la. How can I can probably do this. Right. Hippocate, say something and confirm you cannot hear yourself anymore.
Hey, hey, I can't hear myself. Oh god, this is so refreshing.
Yeah. Okay, I disabled the like computer output in voice meter, so give me a couple seconds as I check out these episodes. Because there's one I know people have liked particularly. But I don't know if I actually have it, because I don't remember what number it was. I will recognize it though. I will recognize it easily. There's Father Grigori. That's not my voice. What? Actually, is it my? It might have been my. Yeah, it's simple. Where is what I'm looking for? Somewhere around. Okay, evidently it's not this episode. This? Oh yeah, this looks like it.
Верховная Паебень, выслушай мои мольбы к тебе. Я раб твой Григорий, исправно продаю Паебени.
Okay, okay, this is the one that people like. So, I think I'm just going to show this from the beginning, because it's near the beginning. Okay, Hippocate, can you perchance see the player on top of my emulator right now?
I cannot.
Oh. Well. I'm going to show it to you in Discord. Change windows, application window, layer. There we go. And I'm quickly gonna attempt to add the capture in OBS. Window capture, layer. What's pretty good, Hazmati? Have you already heard something? Because I wasn't actually intending to have anything be heard, but maybe I was accidentally still transmitting all the sounds. I might have been.
Well, I didn't hear anything.
Okay, there is the player. So keep in mind, this was never a serious thing. Oh, well, let's see. I hope it's not too loud. Okay, this is the intro. So this is the like just random absurd shit that the guy made. Video series. As you can see, probably can see it like it's a part 11, part 3 or something. And so this is Father Grigori, for those who don't know. And I think in this part, this is my longest performance of him. Yeah, early Gary's mod as well, Hazmati. Before it had like proper cinematography tools. So this guy had to like use a mouse to control one specific part of this scene each time without being able to move the camera at the same time. So this was a wonder of planning and editing back in the day. Okay, that was not me, that was just a random sample.
Of course.
There we go, that's me. I might have slightly lowered my voice to speech after recording, but I might not have at the same time, I don't remember. It sounds a bit lower than my usual voice, but I mean I can make my voice slightly lower. So I don't know, could have been without editing. But yeah, this is Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is King Zadza music for some reason.
Perfect.
Yep. Watch me get additionally copyright claimed for this. I get like 3 to 5 copyright claims from Nintendo for every episode of this Zelda. So I don't know why I'm showing
I
all
don't
this.
think this music is copyrighted.
Yeah, probably isn't. I guess I'm showing this for context, so you have better understanding of what's going on.
I have no understanding what's going on. I love it.
О, Верховная Поебень, выслушай мои мольбы к тебе. Я раб твой Карикори, исправно продаю поебень и делаю скидки неимоверные. Но есть человек уродский, и посмел он мешать моему правому делу. Отказывается он покупать мою поебень и ломает все, что находит. Что мне делать с ним?
So how
Just be
professional?
happy, guys, that you don't speak Russian.
How professional did that sound? Probably very. And I'm pretty sure there is no more. Yeah, that was not me as well. I'm pretty sure there probably isn't more. Yeah, that was it for Father Grigori's part, but there was that. Yeah. I will search for additional stuff and maybe like watch through the episodes I have on my hard drive for if there are additional amusing parts. I know there was like a New Year episode somewhere in there, where I did Breen but shittily, and I think that had the Grigori part, but probably not interesting enough. But I will try to see.
Well, this is better than Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, it probably is, even if you understood all I said there. I wonder if Afghan was. I guess he did say see, even though I specifically warned not to do that. How long age? Well, that's an interesting phrased question, but this seems like actually it was from 2007. The file is created in 2007. I don't know if there have been any shenanigans with like clock stuff that might have changed the. But this is pretty fucking old now that I think about. Holy shit. I think I was still either in school or in the early, like, university years. Я отец Григорий, и бла-бла-бла. I guess I can still kind of do that voice. О, Верховная... That thing. Я продаю исправно, бла-бла-бла. Yeah. I remember that really hurts my throat after doing that for long enough, so that episode kind of murdered me for a couple days, to be honest. So if I want to have a voice tomorrow to stream, I probably shouldn't even be attempting. So yeah,
Do Symphony of the Night.
no, I don't even remember how it goes. Which part is like the most stupid part that people would?
The one that starts with Die Monster.
You don't. I don't remember how it fucking sounds. You don't belong in this. No, I don't know how the voices sound, how the intonations went. Die monster, you don't belong in this world. The same can be said of all religions. I don't know. Yeah, I think he was supposed. Hazmati. I don't know if the original Half-Life 2 Grigori was Georgian, but I definitely attempted a very like stereotypical Georgian accent there. It's like the one that I can mildly do because I know like the two letters that sound slightly different. Because instead of like yeah, you say or something like that. I don't consciously remember it. I kind of can do it. Hypocrite, give me a phrase in Russian without swear words so that I may attempt. Because I can't.
That's a difficult request.
Это сложная задача. Нет, это вообще не звучало по-грузински. Это сложная задача. That was a bit better. Это не моей рукой, что мне снова дали плоть. Меня позвали сюда люди. I'm not even trying to sound Georgian. Holy shit. Меня позвали сюда люди, чтобы платить мне whatever that is. Whatever that is. Ты похищаешь человеческие души и делаешь из них своих рабов. There we go. That was the last couple lines were better. I was getting in the groove. I remembered how to do that. So there was that. What a good ending to a stream.
The best.
Maybe it needs to be a new tradition. Like, give Antroid in the comments, leave phrases that you want me to say in my really bad Georgian accent. But yeah, alright. Tomorrow, roughly same time, perhaps more Ocarina. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
До свидания.